Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What up, good folks? Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let me. This dude, Chaz, dude, locked yourself out. What up, big sis Chris? Oh,
You don't mind. I'm gonna put the ink on. Cameron's birthday, bro. It's Cameron's birthday. I like these cards are full.
oh, you think I care? This nigga act like I ain't got things to do. He got to do a little trial and error. What up, folks? Two fingers. Let me tell you about Big Sis Chris, Chaz.
Okay.
Big Sis Chris, quote unquote, came to LA.
Okay.
Did not make herself known. She came to LA and was like, I am in LA. And she just left LA. They didn't tell you, boy, man. Yeah. She had sick him. Huh?
Is she like Pomona or something?
Yeah. She far. She is far, man. And she didn't even make an effort to be like, hey, let me come by and get a high five or something.
I gotta show you the footage I took.
You said what?
I gotta show you this footage I took.
Okay. Sure.
Crispy now.
Are you getting there?
Yeah.
You figuring it out?
Figuring it out. I said, ooh. New job alert.
Whatever, big sis, Chris. Whatever. Also, big sis is she's hilarious. Obviously her name is Big Sis Chris. And then when I said, hey, big sis, don't call me big sis. It's your name. Yeah, I know. But I just don't like it exclusively as just big sis.
It's your name. That's what comes first. Making Chris the big sis then.
Right. Yeah. And she's obviously not a big person at all. I think she's like maybe 5 foot. Where's my book bag at? How do I sound, y'all? I don't know if I should bring my microphone in or not.
36 gigs. That's how much space that is.
You gotta promote the show.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, it's bad, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
It's bad, bro. Just go ahead and do what you do. Is it in there?
No, it dropped everything.
Yeah, it's bad, bro. You know how you've just been living off of a pivot. Like I don't even know how to fix this.
Why don't you just get a new one?
It's not a new. It's just one of the screws are out. I don't know how to. Yeah, I'll adjust it when you get done. Wow, I was joking. Big Sis is 4'10".
Whoa, really?
Yeah, that's considered a little person, right? What's considered? Hold on.
Big Sis Chris all titty, bro. She said she got what? Triple D's? All titty.
Her titties is taller than her.
She got to sit on her titties to drive and shit.
Her titties are car seat.
Oh boy,
that's hysterical.
All tatas. That was wild.
What? She said, "Tell him, Chaz." What? You are bandwagon on what she said.
Hmm?
I don't know why she thought you were helping. Tell him, Chaz. Well, are you agreeing? Like,
You
yeah.
gotta agree. What else can she say?
Tell him.
You gotta agree. What more can I say?
Chaz supposed to be here 11 o'clock, y'all. Just FYI.
What more? I got here at 11.
Chaz be wasting time. Chaz is that nigga that like he's supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. He'll clock in and then walk away and start going to the water cooler.
That is very much who I am. It's been every job. Those are facts, baby. It feels like summer.
I messed up entirely. Hey Dion, I really liked your fit in the last Baldy Locks episode. Light colors looks great on you. Hey man, thank you. Appreciate it. Come on, Simon. Okay, appreciate y'all, man. Y'all giving some love, yo. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Boogaloo. Appreciate you, Moyo. What summertime song is better?
Summertime.
Yeah.
Summertime.
So we go. You said summertime.
Summertime.
So we got 4 summertime songs. We got Kool in the Gang summertime. We got Will Smith summertime. We got Carl Thomas Summer Rain.
Summer rain.
We got Childish Gambino. This is Kool in the Gang right here. That's pretty tough right there. Huh? What we doing? What's the best summer song? You can't say Hot Girl Summer either.
Why can't you see a hot girl or something?
I don't know. It's been so long.
You being sexist, bro.
I'm being sexy. Come on, man. My kid's here, bro. What you doing?
Yeah, not so
Will Smith got it for me. Okay. I'm up here trying to promote the show, and I'm getting I can't do 2 things at once.
What you gonna do?
I'm just talking to folks, and then I'm trying to promote it. Say, hey, come talk to us on I'm on Instagram. I'm trying to do a post.
Sure to be stuff up my card. I'm like, I hope I put it over here.
On
You gotta do it.
YouTube. The aggressive summertime ad libs in the back make all the difference.
For who? What song?
So he said Will Smith got it.
Summertime. It's summertime.
Chaz with the off camera vocals without any of the correct words.
She don't know any of the words. Alright, all that stuff should be on your hard drive, right? Put it all over. Everything's over, right?
My hard drive.
I'll make sure I put everything over here before I start the movie school.
This dude sick. I can't stand people. At what point is it getting old for they not like us? Ooh, this woman got some yellow teeth. Sheesh.
Who?
I'm sorry. I know this woman just died. I have no idea who she is. Dr. Ruth Westheimer.
She died?
You heard it is?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Like is she in a relationship with? She's an old lady?
Yeah. Has passed.
She's an old lady, I think she's a sex therapist.
Yep, that's her.
Sex therapist?
She was a pioneer sex therapist. Sexpert therapist, as she says it. But her teeth, boy, sheesh. She died at 96. They ain't.
She was sexy.
Well, look how they did her picture, man. Look at her teeth, y'all. Look at this. Why is her teeth the same color as her hair? They ain't worth a damn. No, I don't know who Dr. Ruth is. Because I've been good on my own. I've been my own sexpert. I've been doing quite well as my own sexpert. And also, who's the person that challenged her? How do you become a sexpert? That's what I was like.
You gotta have the sex off.
It's like, you're really good at this.
I guess it's like, who's the best boxing trainer? You know what I mean? You gotta put your two cats in the ring and you guys ready? You guys gotta go head to head.
Because how does a man say you're really good at this? Unless she knows, you know how like you have like the little Chinese movie, they do like this? And then, I'm paralyzed. And she was a girl just like, let me see. I know men's bodies. And she's like, yo, what was that? Exactly.
I don't know how much it was about actually like sex or how much it was about actual relationship connection kind of stuff. I'm sure it's like a combo of what she thought. There we go. Good now. All right, so you want to adjust it now?
I mean, it's not that bad, honestly. I get up and fix it though.
Slow down.
How many bodies to qualify as a sexpert? Exactly.
I saw this one guy. Did you ever see this video of this girl who was in the hospital because she kept coming?
And oh my, yes.
He was like, oh no. She's like, what'd you do to her? It was like, you know, sexpert. It's verified already. What's up, y'all? What's happening? How we doing? I've been here. Dion tripping. He got his little salmon shirt on. You know what I mean?
It's a hoodie.
Excuse me. It's a salmon hoodie because they make those.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the guy who said, you know what? The salmon hoodie ain't big enough. Let's get a 2X.
Get a 9X. All these outfits was an accident.
What you mean?
So I'll tell you. You ready to press record?
Are you gonna adjust it?
Okay.
Are you gonna adjust it?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. So all these outfits on the accident. So just like any production, when you about to create a show, you tend to buy a bunch of tops to see what.
That's what I did.
Yeah, you buy a bunch of tops, and you get it from I went to Macy's. Support a bunch of these little companies, online companies, and what happens is you find out, oh, you guys don't have no returns. So
I go to Macy's.
Yeah. So well, I guess I'm stuck with this hoodie. Let me see.
You don't know Dr. Ruth? I guess the lane is open now. You can be your own sex therapist now, you know?
Yeah.
You can start the you already got Freaky Lack, Dirty Lack,
come on, man.
Dirty Dion. Dirty Dion School of Sex might do something.
I turned over a new leaf.
Dirty Dion Smash and Grab. That sounds illegal.
Illegal's nuts, yo.
What's up? Let me see what's up here. I need to go grab my specs again. What's up, y'all? Sorry if I'm super puffy in the eyes. I haven't slept in days. Feels like I haven't slept in days.
I've never had a problem sleeping. Never. I love sleep. Matter of fact, I can't wait to sleep now. People are like, I'm having what do they call it? Anxiety. You can't sleep.
Insomnia. I can see it in my face. I go like my face. I don't look like me anymore. This looks like nigga just has old face with smooth skin still. All the wrinkles coming. I'm done.
Never have problems.
It's over.
All right.
The pink and camouflage pants is crazy combo, y'all.
I'm trying to hide my fat, yo.
People think camouflage pants go with anything.
Well,
People will wear anything in the camouflage pants.
I ain't know my fingers in the
Big Ja wore camouflage pants every day I ever seen him.
Ooh,
Big Ja early on. I never not seen him in some camouflage pants, shorts, cargo, something. What's up, doggy? And flip flops. What's up, Candace Muhammad? What's up, Boogaloo?
Candace Muhammad!
I can't think of a better song than Summertime. The Cool in the Gang is fire, though. I need to grab my glasses. I don't have other wipes, do I? I might. Grab my glasses, y'all. I can't see your comments. Dion is GI salmon. We tell somebody's pink, they'll be like, no, it's salmon. They'll make us mother. It's fuchsia. Like, that's better. Oh, shit. I saw Dion's reflection over there. That scared the shit out of me.
Where?
Go that way. Keep going. Right there. You're in this. Is this behind me? You're in this mirror behind me. You see it?
No. Obviously, you can see the angle.
I was like, oh, shit. Who is behind me?
Are you done? Or could I press record? You about to get something else?
I was getting my glasses. Yeah. You can't record, though.
Hey, you get it. Because you're going to waste some
You're right
footage.
next to it.
Well, you come back and press record. Yeah. See, from y'all angle, y'all don't see the fatigue pants, you know? I'm just trying to save you some footage, dude. You seen the reflection too?
Look, if I go this way, tell me if you see it.
Well, I'm sitting in a different place.
Oh, that's true. Oh, but you can't see it on this one?
No. Move around. Move around.
Right here. You don't see it?
Nope.
No? Not right here?
Nope. Nope.
Not.
Yes, it's in the mirror behind you. I don't see it. Oh man, this is crooked. Ooh,
What's crooked?
I'm just looking at the activation of space. That's what we learned in art school. Like if it's even in the background,
The activation.
and I feel like I have
space.
more white right here, and you don't. And it all comes down to my client that was here yesterday who make adjustments. These people who shoot in my space, I don't mind, but I'd be looking like something's off. Something looks odd over here.
Mm-hmm.
Why is my coffee pot on the piano?
Are they not allowed to move stuff?
Yeah, but I'd say just if you're gonna move it, just put it back. Yeah,
You'll do it.
Yeah, I know. It comes down to that every single time.
You'll do it, and I paid you for you to do it.
Yeah,
that's what my
I need hidden fees.
Mm-hmm.
I need to hit them with a bunch of. If you don't fail to reset,
you didn't read the fine print.
Let me tell you what these niggas do. Right,
Mm-hmm.
This is why I have to charge the way I charge.
Mm-hmm.
I say $70 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's for a 4-hour minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people try to come in for an hour, and that's just a waste of time.
Right.
So when they come in for an hour, I say it's gonna be $100 an hour. I'm gonna have to punish you for wasting my time for coming in and then leaving within an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
People who are new to production thinks they can shoot a whole podcast and then reset, leave, and pack up, and but I was like, no, I gotta charge overtime fees.
Mm-hmm.
So this one time, this dude said, I'm gonna do a cooking show.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, I said, all you need is an hour. That's all we need. All we doing is making.
No idea what they're talking about.
God.
No idea what he's talking about.
No idea.
Yeah.
So when he comes in,
I'm just making noodles.
Yeah.
Ramen.
And
noodles.
when I tell you the things he cooked, there's no. So what happened was, an hour in, he said, "Hey, yeah, bro, you're right. We're gonna go over another hour." So I said, "Okay, cool. Just remind yourself that it's gonna be overtime fees." He said, "What's that?" It's time and a half. Cool. When I tell you he tried to bribe me with food, and we left you a plate. We left you a plate. I'm like, that has nothing to do.
Yeah, that's great. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna send this?
And when I tell you, they use my pots and pans, but I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
They left everything out. They left spaghetti, those mashed potatoes. It's like a steak and like some sort of like peas or something like that. And it was just all on the stove. And they just did like a quick little cooking show, and then they just left it like, as in like, we don't have to clean it up because it's for you.
It's for you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have to charge you, bro. I'm gonna have to charge you.
Do you keep like their card on file or something like
that? If you go through Peerspace, yeah. Peerspace, you can kind of charge them through their system.
Mm-hmm.
But sucks with Peerspace is they get their cut too.
Sure.
I hate that they are the liaison, but at the same time they protect you from
that.
Right. Because niggas like, I'm not paying you a goddamn thing. And but please, that's why I don't like working with people through like direct payment.
Yeah.
Because they can just be like, I'm not leaving until 3 p.m. It's like, but you only supposed to schedule till 9 a.m. I'm gonna stay here for another 12 hours, and what you gonna do about it?
You trespassing that point, ain't you?
Yeah. But now you got to get authorities, and it's like
Dion, you just show up.
Yeah.
Hey, it's time to go.
Yeah.
I'm 6'4".
I'm ruining your shoot.
You just keep walking, sit in the middle of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turn the power off.
Mm-hmm. When I tell you, like, I have access to my location. Mm-hmm. I can watch through cameras. I can watch them through my cameras. Mm-hmm. When I tell you they were so unprepared, they had my books stacked up on the counter as a tripod.
Wow.
As a tripod.
What do they think they were gonna do? You know what though? Here's a good thing. This is what I appreciate about just doing shit.
Yeah.
Because they learned a lot that day about production.
Yeah.
Right? They learned a crash course lesson. Is like, damn, we need a tripod next time. Did they have lights or they use your lights?
They use my lights.
Okay.
I give them grace with that.
Did they hit you? Do you have a tripod?
Yeah, of course. As soon as they called me and said, "Hey, do you have a tripod?" I said, "No." He said, "You can get like a small one." I'm like, in my head, like, I do, but I'm not gonna come back to hand it off to you. And then he called and said, "Hey, what's the Wi-Fi?" And I said, "It's on the in the kitchen. You see the sign when he said, "Yeah, we tried it didn't work." I said, "It's cap sensitive, case sensitive." Mm-hmm. And then he was like, "What's that mean?" In my head, I was like, "Dude, you're young. You should know what that means." So I was like, "Do it exactly how you see it, and then turn the little eye thing on so you can make sure it's the same thing." And he's like, "Oh, okay. I didn't add the @ symbol." And I said, and then like I get notifications when people go on my Wi-Fi. Like, new look, it's it. Okay, we figured it out. I was like, yeah, no.
I got you.
Yeah.
They have no idea the whole time. You're just like,
idiots, dude. When people are idiots, you have to play this little game of like, that's interesting. Let me try something on my end. It's like, oh, have you tried this?
I think about that too when I'm doing something. I'm like, yeah, I need help here. They're like, okay, well, let me try this. Okay, hey, why don't you do this? We just looked at this. Oh, that worked.
Yeah,
that worked. Okay, I'm glad we could help you.
Yeah, he was so adamant on like, can we go to your router and just reset it? I was like, no, you're not going to go.
Where's your router even at?
It's in the backpack.
No,
in my closet.
Are you nuts?
Yeah.
Hey, dog, it's time for y'all to leave.
Yeah. Just when I tell you, left everything out, and it pissed me off because an hour after that, I had another client. Mm-hmm. He was just like, I don't give a damn. You got an hour to fix this.
You're like, I gotta wash dishes.
Yeah, yeah, and the smell of steak and potatoes and
new client comes in like, what you cooking in there?
Yeah,
a cooking show is dope though.
Yeah,
you know what we should do?
Wow.
I was gonna do this
over there.
No, but I was gonna say this. I was gonna do this solo, but it's probably better if we do it. I saved all those videos from that food chat. You know what I mean? For the Instagram food chat. I saved all those.
Oh yeah.
I saved all those videos, and I was just going to do a reaction video to all those foods.
Oh, that's dope.
Then I was like, I should do it with Dion, so we could just keep growing Lackaroni and Chaz.
Oh, you're talking about from the group, food group.
Because then if we do that, it's just more content. So I started So it's not nothing's up yet. There is a YouTube channel for Lackaroni and Chaz now, but it's not like active yet because I gotta post everything. But I just saved all these, and I was just like, if me and you just go through a bunch, and then like there's a longer form video. I don't know why I'm saying this on a podcast, but there's a longer form video that we'll do something from 5 to 8 minutes, and then we'll do the shorts of those, and then we'll put all those up, and then we can also put those up individually on our own channels. What I've realized about YouTube or the internet is that it's so big. The internet is vast. It's like the universe. We don't know how far it expands, right? So I saw somebody, he was putting up his podcast, and he had a whole separate page for his shorts, right? And so then he had a separate page for clips and a separate page for shorts. So out of his one podcast, he had 3 separate channels, right? Out of that one thing. Right. And they never intersected. He was like, some people never even see the full thing. They have to come over and find it. He's like, some people just watch this and just watch that. But the internet's so big, you can keep posting off of your own stuff and people will find it. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
Right.
Because for one channel to find everything, it's like, maybe. And then if you do different things, you know, so I was like, if we did have a whole food reaction thing by itself, it can live on its own. I was like,
yeah, I have a video that is like, I think it's like 16 million. It's a short.
16 million? What's the video of?
Real quick, just a story about me and my cousin, and just real quick, like, I can't believe this happened. This, and then
boom. How many followers did you get from it? Subscribers?
I mean, they pop up every now and then.
Yeah.
It's a short. Nobody's not gonna I want to follow more.
That's what I did. I had one that did 100,000, and that's what helped my YouTube get a big jump, because I think like 300 subscribers came from that, and I was like, oh, thank God. And then it started building from there. Yeah. So then I was like, and then we have more than enough shorts, and like there's so much material to fill for the actual Lackaroni and Chaz YouTube page. Yeah. So like I said, nothing is on there, but if you guys do want to head over there, it will be more stuff. So I'm putting everything up now. It's a lot.
It's was out of control.
She told me. Hawk 2L. Yeah.
Cooking chat.
We did a lot of Hawk 2 jokes yesterday on Daddy Issues.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about like you can't feel bad for a girl who she's kind of blowing up off of that, right? It's the 15 minutes of fame or whatever it is.
15 minutes.
I don't think it's been. What has she done? I haven't seen her do anything else. You know who's killing? Who? That dude, the No Neck J dude.
Really?
He's killing. I've seen him more than anything.
Wow.
After that one where they popped his balloons, he's got real personality. Yeah. So there's a Hawk 2 girl. I'm like,
his personality?
Yeah, because even when she was seeing that whole interview, she was like, yeah, man, you got it. Go on, we'll spell out the thing, you know what I'm saying? But even before that, she had a lot of good energy. She had a lot of good. So I don't know what she looks like another, but I've seen that No Neck J dude on other people's podcasts. I've seen him on like other people's streams and stuff like that. He's just funny, bro. He's just a funny dude, and he leans into it. Yeah. He ain't being like, what you mean? He just leans into it.
I just hate that this is going to be his thing now.
Hey man, I can see that dude on a network show, and like he could be on a Office type of show, or like what was the other one they did? The with Amy Poehler, whatever that show was. It was a spinoff kind of The Office. Yeah. Parks and Rec. When you have weird spectacle characters like that, you can put them anywhere.
Right, but not to write an entire show.
He can't be a lead. But he can have a role. Right. He can't be some workout when they did that show Superstore, whatever it was. He could definitely be an employee. Right. Or make him. I'm like, that's a person you can put anywhere in the world, and you're gonna have a quick laugh.
That is 100% for Hollywood's game, not his.
So he'll make some money
once they Hawk Tui and spit him out. He's gonna be like, "Where's my success in that?"
No, bro, because But now you're in the world where he has enough personality. He can do a stream. I bet you his YouTube. I bet you all that shit's blowing up.
Let me tell you something. Do you remember the original no neck nigga that his head went from here to here? He kept going to jail.
Yeah,
that nigga.
But he's an idiot. He kept going to jail. We saw those off of mugshots.
Yeah, and then the dude with the long neck.
Didn't they fight or something like that?
Yeah,
I swear they did. Like,
yeah, it was just like this is their legacy now.
But now you don't have to have freak shows. Those are freak shows, right? But now I'm like, if you have a real personality, you can make your own thing online. That dude is actually funny. I would actually follow that dude. I haven't yet. I don't know his name outside of No Neck J, but that's a dude I actually go like, oh, he's actually legit funny just being himself.
Somebody some therapists can come to him like, "Are you happy?" It's like, I know we're making fun of you for our expense. It's like
he can't. I'm not happy at all.
Be honest with us. Are you happy with us making fun of you? Yeah, of course.
Yes. Man, you gotta hear that your whole life, bro. It ain't nothing new now.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing new now. You
just
got
like it's just like as a comedian, like I do make fun of myself on stage.
Yeah.
But when you off stage and people still making fun, it's like, all right, dude. I enjoy making fun of myself. I don't need you to contribute.
When somebody goes deeper on the joke you made about yourself, you're like, yeah, man, I'm fat and round. It's crazy.
Just
Somebody
like
goes, look at this fat and round like a basketball.
Hey.
No, we good, man. Look at this little pocket size.
What are we doing?
You look like one of those Porto mashed potato balls.
Okay, dude, you chill out. You look like a grocery bag full of ground beef. All right, dude, that was a lot. Okay, that was very specific.
Okay, thanks. All right, I'll see you guys later. So I don't go out anymore. Put them on a network show. There it is. Such a tongue twister. No neck. What? Say that to me. No neck. Oh, no neck. Hilarious.
Parks and Neck.
Parks and Neck is hilarious. Yeah, man. It's been a while since I've seen you, Dion.
Yeah.
It's been a few weeks.
It has, bro.
Two
you
or
like
three.
You dropping weight, homie.
Actually, we did a shoot yesterday. I felt it. I know I gained some weight on that set.
On the set?
Man, we did a 17-hour day. We did a 15-hour day. And then they'll just bring in pizza. My willpower's gone. Once we're at midnight, I don't know.
Yeah.
I turn into the gremlin.
Right.
Hey, Chaz, you're eating a human. Whatever.
Speaking of eating humans.
Okay. Great segue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is a lot to digest.
Okay.
Pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
Sausage Party. This is getting worse and worse.
The movie?
Yes.
I never seen it.
So 2017 Sausage Party came out.
Okay.
And great movie, very dark, very sexual, lots of food puns. I don't know who the audience is for because it's white, drunk people humor, right? So it's a bunch of
grown-up frat humor.
Right, for sure. It's a bunch of fun, hysterical, we gonna revolutionize the human. We are more than just food, sort of thing. Now they have, so it's a good movie. Now they have a sequel, which is a series.
Okay.
Great premise. I'm gonna give you a little bit of it.
Okay.
They have took over the grocery store, the food people.
Okay.
This is
the food itself.
The food itself that took over the grocery store. Now we can go out in the streets.
Okay.
And live our life and not be confined to the grocery store.
Can they talk to people?
Yes and no. The way they can is they slap them with bath salts. The food can talk. So now they can talk to them like that. Okay. So that's how they figure out a loophole to talk to humans.
Okay.
So what happened is, this is the story of the second one.
So people are just high.
Yeah, talk to the food.
Okay.
So
this happened to Seth Rogen, clearly. He was high of bath salts in the food site.
Stop talking to it. The sequel is, the premise is, okay, now we can live life. But it's raining. Oh shit, we don't know what this is. Why is the roof leaking? Like, we need a human to help us stop this. They don't know what this is because they obviously been inside the entire time. So let's find us a human. What's happening? It's like, what's happening up there? It's like, oh, that's rain. It's unpredictable. It can happen anytime. So I suggest you guys find shelter. And he was like, okay, cool. Now we about to kill you. It's like, what you gonna kill me for? I'm giving you help. I'm helping you. And it was
why are they killing the humans?
Because like, we tired of you eating us. It's kind of like it's a slavery pun. Okay. As like
this is the food revolution.
Yeah,
I got you.
And so it's like we can live on our own.
This is the Nat Turner of
exactly. So it's like, it's a great analogy.
Okay.
And then obviously still birds. Birds are eating that food. It's like, hey, what is these? They was like, those are birds. what you need is like a scarecrow to scare him away. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna kill you. And it's like, hey man, this dude is helping us out, man. Like, should we keep him around? He was like, yeah, because other things can happen.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, no, we should kill him. And he was like, so now it's like a split between the food, like, should we keep him alive or kill him? See what I'm saying? So now
we're in the Civil War.
Yeah. So like, but it's also there's an orange that is wild of like, so their currency was teeth, humans' teeth. What I tell you is brilliant. Because it's like, so now we're using humans' teeth as currency. So they was like, oh, I like that shop over there. So now they're doing like this whole like real estate thing. This is my shop. If you want to live here, you have to pay me 7 teeth. Like that. So I'm saying? So now they like using like not like non-perishables to rich people because they don't need to be refrigerated and stuff.
Okay.
And then like bananas and like milk, it's like they're using them as in like the poor people as in like y'all need to be in here. So steal teeth to get in here. So I'm saying, so now it's like
they got rotten bananas.
Yeah. So
like
now notice this is an orange. And now it's like he has the Donald Trump hair. And his name is Julius. So it's a twofer, Orange Julius, but also Julius Caesar. So when I say it's a bunch of,
this sounds super stupid.
That's what I'm saying. It's stupid, but it's hysterical. It's dark, and I don't promote it. But at the same time, I was like, damn, that was great writing right there. Great puns. Like, of course, their music performances, all foods like the meatloaf, the cranberries.
This sounds terrible.
When I tell you, you believe you watch it like this. Good. That was good.
It sounds like a terrible idea.
It's definitely terrible. But when I tell you, it's a great message.
What's the message?
It's a parallel message of how Black people got freed.
But it's made by all white people.
Yes, man. That bothered you?
Well, because then it's not the message. It's just like, this is what all these movies do. Like iRobot. It's just like, let's use slavery. It's the same. All those shows. There was the one. It was a puppet. What was it called? There was this puppet detective and the Happy Time Murder, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. In their world, puppets were second-class citizens.
Right.
There's literally a scene where the puppet gets torn up by police dogs.
Yeah.
And I was just like, we're no longer ingenious stuff. We're just taking slave stuff.
Yeah. This
is it. I've seen that how many different times. It's like, well, let's just use slavery.
Yeah.
And that's the people's reference points. For nothing has anything, that doesn't help anybody. What's the story? What is it? Who is it helping? What if someone's like, you know what? After seeing how this banana's treated, we've been treating Black people wrong.
Yes. If you enjoy, if an ignorant white person who is so,
you think this is gonna make them?
If someone says you do realize this, oh, now I see how and why Black people feel this way. Sometimes you got to get a different analogy.
You think a white person is going to see Sausage Party and be like, you know what? We've been treating Black people wrong this whole time.
I don't know how you made this into this is not.
You're the one who said this is a reference.
It's a great analogy. It's a great analogy. That's what I say. I don't even know who to sell it to. Because, like I said, it's
frat white people.
Sure,
don't care.
It's one of those movies of a lot of fun puns. I promise you're gonna laugh. I promise you're gonna laugh. It's very dark. It's a lot of sex.
It sounds like dumb frat humor.
Yeah,
the same of like, name a Seth Rogen movie.
Yeah.
Any one of those.
Neighbors. Yeah, it's along those lines.
Sounds dumb though.
All right,
but like I love Dodgeball. Dodgeball is dumb silly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm not against dumb funny movies. Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan.
But at the same time, without me revealing the analogy, it's still a funny movie. That's the analogy. I gave you the analogy first versus tell you the story.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I just told you the story, it would
still just sound dumb though. I was still like, this is a dumb idea. But dumb ideas do well.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that is bad. I just go like, this sounds. And the more you said about it, I go like, oh boy,
yeah,
this is getting worse.
Yeah, I was really on the lines of how are they gonna make this into a series?
You like puns more than I do, though.
Well,
you're a big. If you see a good pun, you got to stand up, do the slow clap.
Well, here's the thing: when you can drag puns for an entire movie, you really was writing your ass off.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying, and created a whole world. If you sit back and be like, wait a second, this is a animated movie about food, talking, and don't want to be taken advantage of from humans. Just suspend the.
Sure, I'm with you. Once the world is created, we're here.
Yeah,
which is more than fine. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
You create every world. I love it. Because I'll talk about something that's ridiculous, and they're like, "No, this whole thing is fake." I was like, "No, but the rules." That's why I got beef with a lot of these new Star Wars movies. Because people are like, "Dude, this is science fiction." I go, "No. There's rules already set in this world. Right. Now we're going outside these rules, and now it's no longer real."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yeah, if we have a world with talking food, great, great, wonderful."
Yeah. You see the movie Strays?
No. I was with Jamie Foxx and Will Ferrell also.
Right. I think people get upset because this is a dog talking movie, and it's like I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny. People get pissed off because it's masked in the way of a child's movie, but it's not. It's rated R.
Yeah,
and it's like, what the hell is happening? I'm expecting to see cats and dogs, like this fun, hero underdog movie, and it's like. It's not digested easily.
Yeah.
Like it's toting the lines of having like a religion movie, and it's like, hey man, you kind of being blasphemous a little bit. It's you talking about Jesus was gay. Hey man, don't play with that, man. Yeah. And it's like, but it's like, yes. Don't play with that. But at the same time, if you had like actual scripture, I'm just creating this right now, real time. If you had actual scriptures, like this line could be taken out of context. I get it.
You think one of the 12 disciples was like, "Hey, Jesus, pause." Thanks, Peter.
Yeah, people. It's hard for people to actually laugh at something like, "Hey, man, this."
It's very hard for people. People were mad at the Book of Clarence.
Right?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Book of Clarence.
Yeah, people were mad at the Book of Clarence, and like I remember once I did this joke. About Jesus, and before I even started, somebody was like, "Be careful," and I was like, "Hey, I'm a professional. Let me do the joke." And then afterwards, she was like, "Oh, that was good." Shut the fuck up.
And then I struck her
because Jesus told me to. With Sausage Party, a lot of skits like life. Was it, Dion, or was it a full story? Was it a bunch of sketches?
Yeah, definitely a bunch of sketches for sure. Bunch of sketches.
I used to do this joke where it doesn't work anymore because Maury is not around. But I used to do this joke where I said, let me see if I can find it. I remember Jamar Neighbors used to love this joke. I remember I would say, we're all God's children, but we're like the bad kids, like those bad kids on Maury, right? So we're like those bad kids on Maury, and God's like, I can't control humanity, Maury. Humanity's out of control. I don't know what to do. And then it's like, you go to the kid, and the humanity's like, I don't care. I do what I want to do. God gave me free will, so I'm gonna say what I want to say. Do what I want to do, something like that.
And you're humanity.
Gotcha. We're humanity. We're the bad child is humanity. And God's just like, he's uncontrollable. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then they'll always bring that black drill sergeant. And I said that was Jesus when he came in. This is how you treat your mom. This is how you treat your parents. This is how you like it. Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry. And then later on, they're like, well, ever since Jesus came, I've been really focused. Right? But now that Maury is gone and those things are gone, and this new generation doesn't have it, I was like,
you can say we need to bring back Maury. That's all you got to add. We got to bring back Maury, man, because this world's getting out of hand.
Because once I started doing it and less people started getting relevance, I was like, because then Maury I don't think they even did that. It was just more of the who's the father thing.
Or you could I don't think it's just Maury. It was a lot of these shows.
When we say Maury, it's not the father.
Right.
First thing that comes. But it started being like all Maury did was who's the father, who's the father. And it just created such a big distance. But those used to happen a lot more, Ricky. Like they all see those shows. And then that uncontrollable kid just started going away.
Or you see Dr. Phil. He does that for Dr. Phil. That's what Catch Me Outside Girl came from.
Dr. Phil?
Yeah. Catch Me Outside, how about that? But also you can say we need more of those shows, man, where they used to discipline those kids, man. You can go that direction and just do a whole little example. Y'all remember those shows I used to do like this.
Now it seems like it's not going to work. Now I'm scared to do it because I saw it not working. I remember it used to kill, and then it slowly stopped hitting the sand. I was like,
You gotta set it up differently.
Oh,
Set it up differently.
Going away. This is a long time ago, though. This is also 12 years ago. I used to do this bit. But I always thought, like, oh, this is genius. I felt like I was the first person to do a church online joke.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was the first person to do a church online joke. Then I started seeing bigger people do it, and I was like, yeah. Chris Rock told me to keep that joke.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I saw him
with the Murray joke?
No, the church online. Mm-hmm. I was like, he's a log in with Jesus. Oh,
yeah, I think it's funny because like the kids be sitting there like, and he's like, Jesus be in your face like,
oh, it was y'all don't know me, fuck y'all don't know me. That's how humanity would come out. Y'all don't know me, whatever.
Yeah. And you seeing these people go into like a Bible study, like a hidden camera. Did I die for your sins?
They try to be tough, and then they just break. She gave you life. She brought you on this world.
3 days. 3 days, huh? You little infidel. You little Jew and Gentile.
I always wanted to do it as a sketch, and I was always like, dang, how would I have humanity look? I was like just a globe, somebody in a globe, some bad kid in a globe suit. Yeah, a lot of those stuff now, a lot of old jokes, I go like, let's make this a sketch now.
Yeah,
it's no longer.
Yeah.
We got an ad coming in. Look at that.
Where?
It says ads will return shortly for some viewers. Will run shortly for some viewers.
Oh, well, you got to get that money up, homie.
It's like 4 cents. That being said,
for them, I want you to be a part of this right here.
Okay.
California is first state on ban school rules requiring parents get notified of child's pronoun change.
Okay, hold on. California is the first state to ban school rules requiring parents get notified of child's pronoun. Huh?
Let me break it down to you.
Okay.
So this is, say for instance, your child has now identified as a male. Mm-hmm. The teacher's not required to tell you, hey, you do realize that your once daughter is now identifying as a boy at my school. They're not required to tell you that.
Okay.
Because they feel like it is protecting the child from being abused at home.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So if my kid comes to school as a girl, goes from home as a girl and as a boy at school and comes back as a girl.
Yeah.
Then, huh? Then what does that mean? Then the teacher just doesn't have to say?
It means as in like, hey, I see what you're doing. You're putting on your hoodie and your beanie on.
You put your mustache on.
Yeah, it's just like, listen, I'm not required to tell your parents that you now are a male. And you go home, you are a female.
I feel like this is a non-issue.
You don't think it's a problem?
I don't think it's I feel like them even banning this, none of this, I should have never seen this article. That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh man, we're banning that requirement, having to tell your parent that this person is different at school.
No,
and it's like,
not.
Right. But the teacher's like, oh, I don't have to tell the parents now.
As nigga, I want my teacher to tell me this. Yeah. I want my teacher, hey, if
but how aloof are these parents?
So you actually are fine with
No. I just go by the time that my child is changing sex at school, I'm this oblivious to what's happening.
Yeah,
like we're going the whole school year, and I'm like, wait, no one told me my daughter was a dude at school.
Because it could be like, hey, you wearing these hoodies and blah, you got to chill with us, man. You can't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's already scared of you because you've already voiced your opinion on it. So the only time I can do this is at school now. So if you already voiced your opinion on if she should change genders or not.
So this is to protect the kid from shitty parents.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you think it's cool, or you don't care? So I get the.
It sounds like a parent issue more than a school issue, but
because I want my parent to tell me.
Your teacher.
I want my teacher to tell me like, hey, this is happening
right
at school, and I don't know how
because I'm like, well, how many parents? What was happening to these kids that their parents were going off on these kids. That the teachers like, it's a safe place here for you to be who you want to be. Is that what's happening?
That's what they want. Because
I'm trying to care about this.
You don't care?
No.
So you actually are fine with the teacher keeping this?
If this is what's happening, I've done a terrible job as a parent.
Yeah.
I've done a terrible job. If my daughter can't come to me and tell me that she's wants to be some kind of boy male, I've already ruined our relationship. I've already done something horribly wrong. I just won't trust me with this. Like they have to hide it every day. I'm like, I'm picking you up from school. Am I taking you to school? You got to literally transform.
Yeah.
That's what about sporting events? Am I like, you're gonna be different now if I take you to basketball practice, and then now you're gonna be like, hey guys, listen, I gotta be a girl because my dad. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? This seems like a horrible parent. It seems like this is gonna affect 7 people.
Only affect 7 people?
Because I'm not saying there's only 7 transgenders, but I'm like, how many parents? And also, I'm thinking from complete ignorance. I have no idea, zero idea how big this is. But to me, I go like, this is a horrible parent issue more so than. So you think me wondering about the teacher, like, why didn't they tell me?
So if your child all of a sudden starts to come home, like with yellow makeup on, like it's just like, what do you do? Oh darn, I forgot to wash my face. I'm like, what's happening? Nothing. And it's like, hey teacher, what's going on with my child?
If you're coming home with yellow makeup on, the answer isn't nothing. I'm not going to be like, oh, let me ask the teacher after this. Why are you going with yellow makeup? Oh, never mind. What do you mean, never mind? How are you just gonna? Oh, okay, let me go. No, what is happening?
Yeah, it's like we're not allowed to tell.
Last night, Izzy washed her face with something. Right, she came back. She had all this white stuff on her face, up on her forehead, and on her in her hair. And I was like, Izzy, what's on your head? Nothing. Izzy, look in the mirror. There's white stuff here. Yeah. What is it? I don't know. Okay. Let's go wash it off. I go in the bathroom. She was like, I was just washing my face. I go, what did you use to wash your face? I don't know, Izzy. There's 3 products on this, right? Here's the water that you use to clean up.
Right.
Which thing did you use? And she used this lotion. I was like, you were trying to put lotion on your face? Yeah. Okay. Now my daughter's 5. Yeah. I go, why didn't you tell me that? Because I don't know. They're 5. She's 5. I'm assuming these kids are older. But I'm not just gonna be like, well, she doesn't know, so I guess I'll ask her teacher tomorrow.
But at the same time, why couldn't she answer the first time? You're doing a shitty job as a parent.
Because I go like, kids are getting scared that they're in trouble, right? So I showed her there's nothing to be afraid of. Right. You're not in trouble.
Right.
I just need to know what put in your hair so we can make sure your hair don't fall out.
But why did she tell you the first time?
Because kids lie. Kids are afraid to get in trouble, which is fine.
Yeah.
So I don't just ignore it. I go like, okay, well, let's everything's fine. You're not in trouble. I need to know what's in your hair.
Well, I would say obviously this is minor. This is minuscule.
This is very minor.
So imagine her changing entire genders.
Right.
So I would lied to you several times about.
But the same thing happens. You're not in trouble. I need to know what's happening.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
But I prove it. Izzy rarely gets in trouble with me. I don't raise my voice at her. Right, with me. Exactly. With me. Right? We have a different connection. I'm like, we're not in trouble. But I also want her to know you tell me anything. It's a safe place. I'm not gonna blow up at you. She needs to know that it's a safe place for her to tell me something. Because if something actually does happen, I want her hiding it, right? I can't go off. You were out doing what? And then she's really gonna want to hide stuff. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So, but it starts now.
Right.
Are you not in trouble? Just tell me what. I just need to know what.
Especially in the black neighborhood, black household. It's like, man, you better not come on with all that gay black neighborhoods. When you start being gay, man, you not. And it's like, man, I could hide this from my parents.
I wonder if it's changing. Is it changing?
Now, yes, I'm sure. But like, even like Lil Boosie, he does not play about homosexuality.
Lil Boosie's an idiot.
But also, you say, is it changing? But it's 2024. He's still standing behind that.
But he's also an idiot.
Yeah. But there's a lot of people who are endorse what he's saying. Like, tell him, Lil Boosie, you one of the few ones here. Obviously, if everybody was against him, he wouldn't keep doing it.
Yeah.
They're going crazy in the comments.
Oh, all right. But what if their classmates refer to them as another gender when they see them outside of school? Right. I'd be like, what are you talking about? Relieve, right, Chaz, I don't know what I said. Relieves the teachers of the obligation to tell the parents, but it doesn't say that the teachers cannot tell the parents, right? It's making a messy situation messier, low key. Not in California, Monroe is banned. My daughter's a teacher. Some of these parents don't even know their kids' life. Right. Life? Oh, don't even know their kids lie. You gotta know kids lie. You gotta know your kids lie. Kids gonna lie.
Yeah.
Kids gonna lie about something small.
Mhm.
Like, you even have to lie about this.
Mhm.
Why'd you even lie about this?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's no reason to lie and kids gonna lie.
Mhm.
I was like, what did you think was gonna happen? I don't. It's just a lot of, I don't know. Something happens, they don't know what to do.
Mhm.
You'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
I had to learn that. Like, I stopped trying to berate her on like if she lies.
Mhm.
I just be like, you're safe, dude. Because I don't know why you're lying. You're scared of something.
Right.
I was like, this is a non-issue. You can tell me this. From what I've read, it's banned to make policy requiring teachers to tell parents, right? But some parents are raging bigots, and there's nothing you can do to change that, right? Because kids are big liars, and they push boundaries for sure.
So yesterday, I'm with my child,
Mhm.
and it bothered me because I was like, "Oh, I got to teach her how to speak,
Mhm.
just talk,
Mhm.
without making it into an argument."
Mhm.
And a very simple question. We're watching the new Descendants,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Are you familiar with this?
Only because you and your daughters. It's the villains kids show,
Right.
right? Something like that.
Yeah, we're watching Descendants.
Mhm.
There's a fourth one out, a
Mhm.
whole new cast. As a tribute, one of the people died on the show,
Mhm.
Cameron something.
Mhm.
He died. So I was like, and I paused it because they did like a little picture tribute for him.
Mhm.
Paused and I said, did they kill him off on the movie? She's
Mhm.
like, yes, Dad. He's dead in real life. And I was like, okay, hold on. What are we doing?
Came in a little hot.
What are we doing? I was like, all I'm asking is, did they kill him off in the movie?
Mhm.
He's dead. He is no longer alive. I'm like, why are you yelling? You making this into a big deal, Dad. You know, how would they not kill him off? I was like, you're not even listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You watch Fast and the Furious. Paul Walker died in real life.
Mm.
He didn't die in the franchise.
Right.
He just went to a different place in this universe.
Mhm.
I'm asking you. She does the whole time she's doing this face like, why aren't you not getting what I'm saying? He can't be in the movie. Like she's doing this like face. I was like, what is this face about? Because you're not listening to me.
Yeah.
I was like, you're not even listening to what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, Mom, can you please explain? And I was just like, what's happening here?
You know what I do is if she gets loud, I go like, hey, I'm right here.
Yeah.
You talk to me right here.
Right.
I don't know why we're going anywhere else. I was like, match my energy, not whatever you think is happening.
I don't, because I think is they get so used to talking to, well, not your daughter yet.
Right.
She don't have friends like that. But she's
Right.
on the phone.
Right.
She's playing video games.
Right.
She's yelling. She's
Yeah.
screaming. She gets that sort of power that
Yeah,
I'm telling you what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you really can't break through the fact that I'm trying to just switch the narrative a little bit. Like, oh, I see what you're saying, Dad. I don't know.
Even if you don't see what I'm saying, you bring all that down.
Oh man, bring all that down, dude. Bring it down, man.
You're way too hype about this.
Yeah,
we're right here.
Yeah, and you know, like when you see somebody's like reaction and his expressions, it kind of pisses you off because it's like, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
It kind of forces you to argue back with them. Like if you talk to me, I'm like this.
I'm like, hey,
and now by you saying that, it's making them more. What do you?
Then I gotta ask, what are you feeling inside? What is happening that I don't understand what you're going through? What are you feeling?
I am getting pissed
because
I was like, you're blowing this out of proportion.
Yeah. Oh, I put my headphones on.
Idiot. She said, a kid that doesn't listen, unwind it, yo. Yank it. Do y'all get mad when your kid seem like reflection of yourself? I know when my nephew does something I do, I'd be like, dang. Yeah, I in the middle of me and my oldest argument, I said, yep, this is my karma. And then she's like, what? And I was like, listen, I did the same thing what you're doing to me right now. Because she's great at flipping the narrative or just kind of taking a part that helps her position and she'll ride that.
Yeah.
So if I'm like, this is the issue, but she's like, but what about the stem of the apple?
Mhm.
And I'm like, nigga, I'm talking about the apple. Why is the stem still connected to the tree? I'm like, we're talking about the apple.
Mhm.
No, let's get to the stem. I was like, oh, yeah, you're playing this game.
I give like 2 separate arguments.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish one,
Yeah.
and we'll talk about the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's the trick.
Yeah.
The only thing I see with Izzy is that she doesn't want to do something that she doesn't want to do,
Mhm.
right? Which is 100% like, I don't want to do this, nor am I going to spend time. I think it's stupid.
Mhm.
So, but I already know this. I didn't have this. My parents just called me lazy. Right?
Mhm.
You're being lazy. Da 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 da. You have no ambition. It was a lot of
Yeah.
these. I'm 7.
Yeah.
I don't want to do homework.
Mhm.
I'm not wild for this.
Right.
And then so for her, I really gotta like build stuff around it.
I thought you said belt.
No.
I got a belt.
So I got like
I was picturing you hit with like, I got a belt something on.
this gonna be you. Huh? You see this table? No, I just kind of like build stuff around it. So I make it like not only is it just not homework, but I go like, oh, you're building so many. I always thought you're building so many life skills. I was like, this is how much this is gonna pay off. That you can go around the world. You can read in different languages. You can also, you're gonna be so cultured. Like I hype up the especially like and I try to get her to think long term. And I go like, 5 years from now, you don't see it now, but I'm big on that because if you would have told me something to pay off as a kid, I'm like, that means nothing to me now. Right. This means, what do I care about 12 years from now?
Yeah.
So I'm always like, oh my God, in the future, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. You're going to be an adult one day. I always got to, but I know me. So I'm trying to anti-me now. Yeah. Because I go like, this is everything that held me back. One, to procrastinate. And I go like, hey, you don't have to do it all today. But we're going to work on this. We're going to do this part. Then we can go play. We can come back in this part. And like just being on it, trying to build some kind of routine. Because she's got small focus. Yeah. Which is,
and I think the issue with us parents is we tend to protect them from our trauma versus explaining to them where we went wrong. Versus like we're shielding them from like, don't go over here, don't go over here because this happened. Like, why? Versus like, hey, let me walk you through this path of my failures so you can do the opposite. Yeah.
Same with her temper. Like Izzy's temper, I see it's mine. So I go like, okay, let's get ahead of this now. It's a long road, but I was like, let's get ahead of it now because I need her to say why she's feeling what she's feeling. Right. I need her to say it out loud. Yeah. I'm angry because, I'm frustrated because, I'm sad because. Then I was like, now we understand how to regulate our emotions. Yeah. Instead of just being like, stop all that crying, fix your face. That does nothing.
Yeah.
To help people.
I do realize that both my children don't know how to speak because they talk to friends more than anything, which I don't mind because obviously this is a community of talking to your peers. Right. But if I'm like, hey, hop in the shower before we leave. What made you think I wasn't going to get in the shower? I'm just like, gosh, dude, why did you make this into a thing? I was like, don't make this into a I'm talking about you. Maybe because you're always on the defense with your friends of them, they jabbing you and roasting you. And just like, why are you so prepared to jab back?
I think it's a woman thing.
Yeah.
I don't have any sons, neither do you. But I think women
don't tell me what to do.
Not only is it not telling me what to do, but I know. I think women are, I know.
I got it. I got it.
I got it. Yeah. I don't think they do it on purpose. I think it's because I had this convo yesterday with Janelle and this other lady about why it's harder for guys to communicate to women. And I was telling her that if I'm a guy and I said, I think I don't feel heard, right? If I was like, we were talking scenarios. I said, if I feel like, hey, this is me as your husband, like I don't feel heard. And she was like, I hear you. And I said, this is the issue. I can tell you everything you just said. And I go, here's the issue. Instead of just saying, oh, I didn't know you felt that way. Why do you feel that way? Right. You know what she said? Why do I have to ask that? I told you what I heard. And I go, now we're in a place where I don't feel heard. And then she's like, I ain't paying attention. I don't feel heard. So now I was like, great. Now we're in a place where if I say how I feel, I'm a bitch. Right? Now I'm telling you that I feel a certain way. Now I'm a bitch. You got to need a home voice with me. Well, I'd have to call to you. And I was like, now instead of just trying to figure out why I feel this way and pushing forward, we're here. Now we're arguing about how I feel. So when I say I don't feel heard, we're exactly why. And I was like, and she's just like, damn, I walked right into it. I was like, I know. Because I know. Because when we go on defensive or you want to feel like I'm not wrong or these other things. And I was like, I don't think it's consciously. Yeah. And I'm not saying that men don't do it. Right. I'm just talking about my experience. This is what I see, but it's quick. Because even if I tell yo, like, I think this, and it's like, and it's like, why don't you just ask, like, why do you feel this way? Right. Where do we get this from? Instead of defending your position or defending, like, this makes me feel like I'm being irresponsible. This makes me feel like you're saying that because that's what I feel like is heard. If you say hop in the shower, it's like, what makes you think I don't shower? It's like, what are you getting defensive? Well, no one's attacking you. Right. This is just you got a lot of stuff in your mind. This is a friendly reminder. We gotta get this done. Right. What makes you think I'm not gonna get it? The only thing I remember is like, hey, we're not even here.
There was no other way to not argue with that. Because in my head, in my truth, I was like, you stink. And before we leave, I want you to get in the shower. Yeah. So I'm like, hey, just make sure you hop in the shower before we head out. Yeah. And in her head she heard that. You stink. What made you think I wasn't getting in the shower? In my head, I was like, I just didn't want you to feel like you confident enough to walk up out of here smelling like Tuesday. Where these bugs come from, dude?
You're dirty, man.
I am.
You stink.
Well, that was a great punch. I think yesterday, the client, I know for sure.
I know you can blame the clients. This is exactly what happens, man. You know, it is not women. This is definitely.
They had a shoot. They had the window and the door open the whole entire time.
Anybody could came in and ransack the spot. Yeah. Yeah. There's a thing about being on the. I feel like men are more accountable earlier for being mistakes or whatever than women are earlier. I feel like women have a harder time admitting they're wrong and apologizing earlier. Yeah. For whatever reason. But I'm wondering, like, not saying that women don't play sports, but I remember, like, anytime I try to make an excuse in sports, I got dogged. And it was like, apologize, move, and say you won't happen again. Yeah. I learned that from sports early. And it was like, no excuses, no excuses. You got to look at yourself. Be accountable. That was a big thing in football. Be accountable. Why weren't especially we watch game tape? Yeah. It was, why weren't you here? You're supposed to be here. Because nothing. You got to be accountable. This is yours. Everybody's be accountable. I heard that word all the time.
Is that a rhetorical question you asked me? I was about to answer and you said.
I heard that word all the time. Moyo said, I hate the men and women debate. Ugh, I'm going to see my way out before I start yelling at that one.
You couldn't even write phone properly.
But here's the thing. There are differences between men and women. I think there's men and women been on this earth since the beginning of time together, right? And these issues still come up. They still come up today after thousands of years of cohabitation. Right. And it's like, we should be able to figure this out by now. Right. And it's also like, you know, there's individual stuff. There's people's traumas. Right. But also estrogen makes you think a certain way and testosterone makes us think a certain way. I agree. And they don't necessarily mix. It is literally chemical. And so when we have to get over some of these emotional reactions, because men have our emotional reactions as well. It's not just women who go, oh, I'm hurt, you know, get mad or start, like, men have those things. They might want to get defensive and start getting angry. They use anger as a way to you know, make themselves stronger or bigger, whatever it is, right? It's all not doing the work, right? Not doing the work. So letting your emotions take over how you act or talk to somebody else, which is it's probably what your daughters are going through because they're young. Yeah. You know, it's like everybody's still trying to figure it out. But I think that estrogen and testosterone just don't mix. We're just different reactions and from the beginning. And this, when it comes to relationships, you do have to have the grounds of like authority in the household of like roles. Who's going to be the head of household, or if it's going to be a mutual. If it's the woman going to be the head, man going to be the head. Who's going to make the decision when it comes to as a unit? We should make a decision who's going to help out with the children and stuff like that. So like we come together, then we facilitate from there. What happens is when a woman gets a lot of power at work, school, and they are like the boss, the principal, the CEO, sometimes they forget to turn it off. They come home,
to their also powerful husband, and then just like, hey, you forgot your role. Or it's gonna be like, you know, in reverse, as in like,
I ain't one of your little employees.
yeah, like, hey, and that's a lot of people bump heads. And you know, it's when it comes, is another thing that's hard to turn off. You know, this is definitely going to be a hard left turn. Is a go-getter. The person is like, I love money. I love to kind of go and get. I see something, I want it, and that's a hard thing to turn off when it comes to a man who loves women. It's like, it's just like, I see. Hey, ain't you married? Yeah, but I like that. And then this is how men start cheating and stuff, because it's like, I got to figure out a way how to get that the most.
Well, a lot of people are married but not committed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, cause like if you're a go-getter, I'm just giving you the analogy of like a woman who's powerful at work or at school, whatever, and then all of a sudden she's like, let me kind of bring it down. Only time I bring it down is when I'm at home. Yeah. And don't talk to my husband like that, because obviously I know he doesn't like that. Right. And then when it comes to like a go-getter, it's like, I get this money, I got this job, I signed that deal, I signed that contract, I wrote that script, I wrote this and this, and you come home like, I gotta just stay faithful to my wife. I got this is my only go-getter right here. This is the only thing I gotta get.
I think I mean, hopefully you would want to come home to your wife, right? But those things start to happen when you go like, I'm just gonna sit in the car. I'm just gonna go off to find some more work. Those things get bad. I think.
But I'm sorry, this also hold that thought. What I'm saying is I heard this from Kevin Hart, and I'm not trying to bring his old mess back up. Right. And he said this when he got caught in the hotel situation. He was like, it's hard being a go-getter, and you see something, you want something, you tag on, you figure out, how can I make this house? How can I close this deal? How can I do this? And you see women out in public that's not showing you attention or not, you know, giving you plays, like, I think I can figure out a way to get that. Just to see if I can get it. Just to see if I can. Because I know I can close this deal. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, you got to turn it off, man. Right. You got to know how to turn it off. Right. So I'm not just saying that it's just nowhere, because it's one of those skills like it's a terrible analogy right here. Diddy is a huge go-getter. And besides his whole allegations, I remember he had said, when I want something, I would do whatever it takes to close this deal. I will pull in a resource. I will pull in a liaison. I will pull in somebody, and I will close these deals. He's like, I closed so many deals this year. I remember on Breakfast Club talking about this. He was like, this is how everyone needs to move. You got to figure out how to close deals every single time. If you can't, alley up to somebody else. All this is an analogy of like closing deals, but at the same time, has nothing to do with anything.
I mean, just being that controlling is wild. Yeah. You know, you pass a part where you're a businessman, then you're controlling, and then like you gotta be the one that ego takes over. Like,
that's what it is. That's what it is. Ego is 100% like, because when you're a powerful person and someone says no, you be like, nobody tells me no. Let's figure out, where did I go wrong?
And then they start thinking they own people. Yeah. You know, Diddy thought he owned Cassie.
For sure. And when you see some sort of success from other people, you kind of feel like, you owe me now.
I did that for you.
I did that for you, homie.
How did you not name your son after me?
Who
else gave you the chance that I gave you?
Yeah. And that's why I think where Drake went wrong.
Why?
Drake, I did like a little deep dive on why does everybody hate Drake? Great business model. Listen to this, Chaz. Okay. Great business model. You might not agree, but think about the business versus the culture of it. Okay. Drake is Drake. 2014. He came out 2008, but now he's big Drake, about 2014, second album, right? Okay. What he was doing was he was bringing up new talent. He kept bringing up new talent. Hey, Paul Simmons. And he made this person's album fire. This person's coming up. Oh, I like that song. Let me hop on the remix. And it blew up. He's seen a pattern here. These people are coming up, and I'll hop on their song as a remix, and I'm blow them up. He's like, listen, I'm not going to charge you for the feature. All I'm asking is for your next 2 or 3 albums. I mean, 2 or 3 tracks. I get the royalties of it.
Okay.
So I'm saying great business model.
Okay.
But at the same time, this is why people call him a colonizer.
Mm-hmm.
As in, like, you're hopping on these people's success as they're growing, and you're not even like once you leave them, you're not even like, hey, come back, come up. You're just riding these waves of these artists.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like at least like 20, 30 like old artists that
I mean,
what'd you say? You think it's business model, or you think it's?
I would do it if I mean up and I had the hottest rapper to do a verse and he's like royalties. I go, I can sacrifice
Right,
because my life is about to change.
Right, but it's up to you to make those 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6
right
take off. The one that take off is like the Futures and the Little Babies, and they actually capitalize off of. But that nigga Block Boy J, or the we going up on a Tuesday. Remember that nigga?
Yeah.
Gone. The other dude like shoo, gone. But I'm saying, like, these niggas go up and they just fall off. So like I said, it's a good business model. But like, damn it, Drake, you got exposed. And I'm
not even mad at Drake for doing that. I go like, how much is a Drake feature?
It has to cost a lot.
Are you 6 figures?
It has to.
Probably at least 50 grand.
For sure.
So if I ain't got 50 grand, then you going off the Future or something I can make. I thank you. That's a good deal.
Right.
Well, like I don't have $50,000 for
you. Right. He just kept doing it. He also, that's why he was doing like the Jamaican songs and like the Bad Bunny songs and you know, over in Africa, he was just like, I'm going all around the world doing this with people.
It makes sense. It makes you a global star.
And this is what I'm saying. I was like, I'm
not mad at him at all.
I'm not mad at Drake, but because on my head, I was like,
if I'm an artist, I'm saying thank you.
Right.
Because I had nothing.
I feel bad because I got exposed.
It's a fast track to getting some success. When somebody hops on you, like what he's done for Sexy Red, I go like,
yes, I forgot about Sexy Red.
There's no way she should be this popular.
Exactly. And what I'm telling people is he got exposed. And then it's like, who are you? What is your identity? You keep changing accents. You do like this little, you know, this British sound, this I'm hard. You got your street cred from blah, blah, blah. Like when Kendrick broke it down like that, I'm like, shit.
I've never seen Drake with street cred. That seems crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, since when did I mean, well, I don't know an example of Drake being a tough guy. I don't know what he's even said to be like, oh, he's hard. You know? Yeah. And like, I do forget he's from Canada. Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, you are from Canada. You are from Toronto. I forget. Yeah. J. Cole gave you a feature for free, no royalties, just kills you on the song and receives your respect. Yeah. I mean, if I ask J. Cole for a feature, but it's not like J. Cole and Drake are on the same lane popularity wise. I don't think it's close, honestly. Right. Like Drake is huge. He's very huge, you know. And then pause. Sure. And then J. Cole is phenomenal. J. Cole's way loved, and I'm not a Drake fan. I think every Drake album is boring as shit. I agree. Which I've stated multiple times. I like him as a feature more than anything else. When he raps on features, Drake be coming. Pause. Yes, thank you. I was just thinking that. I like Big Sean more than I like the three of them. Sadly. Not sadly. Because no one gives Big Sean or Jordan Lucas their credit because it's just like it's funny. I was gonna say he's still kind of new, but it's not really new anymore. But 6 albums, yo. But he's probably the least known out of them all. For sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I actually can listen and hear it. Drake's albums are boring for sure. J. Cole, I never like his choruses. Him singing on it. His hooks. Yeah. And this is like, I like him as a feature. And Kendrick, that nigga is a science project.
And once and the most Kendrick I've ever heard was those 4 songs he dropped because people dissected. And I was like, oh man, that was dope. Just a simple of should I kill him, y'all? He said, should I bleed him?
I ain't even bleed him yet.
I ain't even bleed him yet. Should I bleed him yet? So I'm just like, that was a smooth way of saying shit. I haven't even heard him yet. Like I
haven't even
so
tried.
layered.
I haven't tried yet. I'm
so
just talking
layered,
right
man. But yeah, he's too hard to. I know people hate me for saying this. He's just really hard to dissect.
Not really that hard to dissect at all.
It's very hard. Tell me what. Okay, we'll do this.
We did it. No, we're not gonna do this again.
No,
we're not gonna do this again.
Just one more.
No, we're not doing this
one
again.
more.
Go listen to Good Kid, Mad City all the way through.
I will.
Because you haven't, so we're not gonna have this conversation. You're gonna not listen to his Pulitzer Prize winning album, and then talk to me about he's hard to dissect. My man won a Pulitzer off his album.
Out, my left stroke just went viral. What does that mean?
I thought he said my last stroke.
My left stroke just went viral.
It wasn't last?
No.
Are you sure?
Look it up. My left stroke just, and he said, right stroke put a baby in a spiral. What does that mean?
I guess he's pumps. I don't know.
So he got a left stroke like this, and then the right stroke put a baby in the spiral, as in the canal.
I thought he said last stroke. It's funny when you ever hear a song and then you have the lyrics wrong the whole time. And you're like, that's what he was saying. What song? There was a song.
The scream that out loud, and then you're like, you want everybody to hear this, and just like, what's that mean? No one knows.
I thought it was last.
No one knows.
I never looked at the lyrics for it.
But it keeps the people going.
No, but you're talking about a different album, anyways. Go listen to Good Kid, Mad City all the way through. This should have been done years ago. I don't know why that came out 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
We still have the same conversations about it.
All right. I'll listen to it. What I want you to do.
I'm not gonna listen to it at all.
We gotta get out of here. We're doing another episode.
You want to?
Nope.
We should.
It means the same as when 50 said, my left stroke, death stroke. My left stroke, the death stroke. What does the left stroke mean?
Like you having a stroke?
But what's the left got to do anything? I can see you say my stroke is the death stroke. But
I get the last stroke.
What does the left mean? How do you what's the difference between a left and a right stroke?
We are not Dr. Ruth's experts here. Because one of those means something. I don't know.
I mean, that was the most easiest line right there. All eyes on me, and I'll send up the pocket. Yes, I got that. That was very specific. No, not at all close, but you will get a lot of attention nonetheless. Stroke to the left, a little player.
What was the one song? It was Stroke It to the East.
Stroke it to the left.
Is that what we're talking about?
Stroking.
I be stroking.
That's what I be doing. I be stroking.
I don't know. Some lines I wonder are they just throwaway lines? Because some people just say some stuff. I'm like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard Eminem's album at all?
I loved it.
There's The Death of Slim Shady.
Yeah, I don't like. He was like, you know, when people say stuff like he kept doing this. Mm-hmm. I'm about to get canceled for this, and then he'd do something that was like this. He kept saying like, I know Gen Z is not gonna like this, but. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, stop giving your disclaimers. Just do what you do. Mm-hmm. That's my only complaint about it, because he kept doing it, like flowing for sure. Mm-hmm. It's a movie. Mm-hmm. Every single track told a story. Mm-hmm. He just kept saying, I know I'm gonna get canceled for this, but blah 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 blah. Just and it's like, oh gosh, dude, you feeling subconscious about it.
I don't think he's feeling subconscious. I think it's a challenge to cancel him.
Okay.
I think it's calling it what Chappelle did, and he's like, I'm uncancelable. I'm gonna prove it. I'm going to say all of these things I'm not supposed to say.
But why do you have to say that every single track?
Because I think it's a challenge. It's a call out.
No, it is a disclaimer.
I don't think so.
It's 100. If I say, listen, every time you have sex with your girl, like, I ain't had sex in a long time. So if I come quick, just know. Like, it's like you keep trying to have like this little pun intended condom just in case something happens. So somebody say we're gonna cancel for them. It's like, oh, he told us. Look at that. Go to the verse before that.
I thought about doing a special called "Are We Canceled Yet?"
Yeah.
Right. And it's pretty much to see what I'm gonna keep doing until it's a challenge to come cancel this. I'm not saying like I'm not gonna get canceled for this. Don't cancel me though.
That's what you're saying.
But I'm saying I'm gonna do this because I think it's funny. I think it's dope. This is how I feel. Come do it. Come cancel.
It's 100% a disclaimer.
I don't think so. I interpret it differently.
Because you're giving no disrespect. Is that one of those things of like, I know you're gonna hate me for this. So it's kind of like what you about to say. Because if I said, I don't like you because you're shaped like a potato, Chaz, versus saying, I know you're gonna hate me for saying this, bro. Now it's kind of like a little disclaimer. Like, be easy on me what I'm about to say. Because now it's kind of like I'm preparing you for me being mean. But
we are friends, right?
If Paul said it, damn, dude, stop moving.
Well, it's different. It's a different relationship. He doesn't have a good relationship with Gen Z. Gen Z tried to cancel him before. Yeah. And it's like, you guys are 20 years too late to try to cancel him. Right. You know?
Right.
So it's different if I haven't seen you in like a long time. You like, Chad, you still shaped like a potato? And I'd be like, damn, like I ain't seen you in 30 years. Dog. Why the heat? But if you're like, hey, Chad, hey, forgive me for saying this. You look like a potato. And I said, like, hey, nigga's been 30 years. Why you say, I don't have a different relationship with what you said.
Right.
Just because you gave your disclaimer. But now if you came in, you was like, hey, watch, he gonna get mad. Hey, Chaz, no offense.
That's exactly what Eminem is doing.
But then that's the challenge. If you go, he's gonna get mad. They're gonna get mad about this. I'm gonna say it anyways. That's the challenge.
Oh my gosh, you don't get it. I
do. We interpret it differently. We just disagree.
Because he wins both ways. That's what I'm saying. You ever had somebody say, look, because if he goes this way, like, watch, they're about to get mad for this. Gen Z, you guys are all this, and this. And he's like, I told you. Or if he got away with it, he still wins because he's like, man, they didn't say nothing. So it's like saying, watching my favorite basketball team, the Clippers, playing in the finals. I know they're going to lose, man. They're not even prepared. I know they're going to lose. See, I told you they're going to lose. But they win. My team won. I won both ways.
No, you don't.
What are you talking about? This is my favorite team, and I'm hating on my own team. But I'm saying, look, they're going to get mad for this. I'm hating on myself.
But you're hating it for a different reason. You're not challenging to do better, right? You're not like, hey, man, I know y'all going to lose, but you're doing this for yourself. Like, I'm trying to psych myself out. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm not disappointed if they do lose, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think he's doing that. That's why we interpret it differently.
All right.
It's not like you're going like, man, I know y'all gonna lose, man. Y'all ain't prepared. You ain't talking to them. Paul George come over and whoop your ass. Well, he probably hurt his knee on the way. And he's gone anyways. But I think that it would be a different.
Just like Dave Chappelle doing the same thing. He says the same thing. He was like, the LGBT community don't hate me for saying this. And it's like, imagine the community saying this. Like hearing it, it's like, yeah, we are mad, and we gotta kind of say something, don't we? It's like we're just falling right in his trap. We're falling right into his trap. We're promoting his album.
The trans community tried to cancel Chappelle, and they failed. Right? They
sure he's still around.
Not only is he still around, he did another special with Netflix afterwards
about it. Yeah, several.
Right? So Chappelle said, "Well, my tour's still selling out. Right? I can't be canceled." All I'm saying, took the challenge. I called you out.
Right. But what I'm saying is, Chaz, if he doesn't do disclaimers, I'm totally fine with it. Do your thing. Tell your truth. But don't kind of like.
I think, like I said, we interpret it differently.
Sure. All right.
Because I don't see it as
sugarcoating it.
I don't think it's a sugarcoat. I think that's a call out. It's a call out. Gen Z don't hate me for this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Come get me. Come cancel me. But y'all can't. I'm uncancelable. Eminem go on tour right now. He's gonna sell out. He's uncancelable. Houdini's song sucked. That's the only song I really, really, absolutely hate.
The single.
I was like, but it did definitely sound like an old Eminem song.
Yeah, he always do that.
Which is the point
with his opening.
The Slim Shady.
Right.
I get the point of it, but I thought it was actually a dope album as well. I got JID ripped on there.
Yeah.
had a great.
And I like that new dude.
That song Toby ripped.
Yeah. What's his name?
That was Big Sean and Babytron.
Right. Is he from Detroit?
I don't know.
He better be.
Probably.
I was like, had these two Detroit people on here.
He ripped
You
on
know,
me.
is he white, black? He ambiguous?
I didn't even look him up.
He's
he had a Filipino rapper on there somewhere also.
It could be him.
No, I forgot that dude's name.
Because he looks, the Babytron looks like a light-skinned dude with long, great white hair, though. Well,
I haven't even looked him up. I was kind of just like, oh, this is dope.
Yeah. Because the whole time when he was rapping, I was like, Big Sean's voice sounds different. Oh, this is not Big Sean.
Biggie said he was homie kidnaps kids on the track. I still don't get why. Well, Biggie said his homie kidnaps kids on a track. Biggie said a lot of wild things. Yeah. If you want to talk about wild lines, and that's why I feel like Eminem got a lot of the boldness from, because Biggie says stuff that black people wouldn't say
to this day.
You'd be like, "That's not something I would say out loud, Biggie. That's wild." I want regional rap culture and sounds back. You got to like your daughter, Dion. Big sis, Chris.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm gonna say, what's up, Twilla? I guess the way you were arguing.
What do you think he is?
I don't know what he is. He looks like a school shooter. That's what it looks like. That looks crazy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up. We're gonna do another episode. So thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you
very much. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Lackaroni Chaz.
Now, check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. Type of XD is high key, the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. We sort of popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Chaz Rogers, Big Ready from Lansing. I'm Lacktoast ENT. I guess we paying for the bill, so give us another check, please.
Should have got some water. Super dry.
Zip it up and zip it out.
We're gonna do another episode. Yep. All right. For those who are watching on the YouTube or listening on the audio, thank you guys so much for supporting. Mm-hmm. It keeps growing. We hit so finally on the audio, we hit 1,000 downloads total.
1,000 downloads is huge, y'all.
Total. And I think we've only been up a few months on the audio side. So appreciate y'all. And then we're doing about 500 to 600 a month, something like that. It's growing. So it's growing a lot online. Appreciate y'all on the audio. And then this is growing. I think we're probably doing 6,700 views.
Yeah, we growing.
So it took a while to start growing, but now it's moving. So appreciate
that's what
y'all.
she said.
Hey yo. So please keep telling your friends, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah.
All right. I'm gonna change them to another salmon color.
Oh, you got 2 salmon color.
Something like
they were on set. You got the pack. Can I just get all these together? All right, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and get settled, and I will. I have like a little
ball sack. What are you doing? That's a ball handle. What are you doing? Juggling balls in that hand? Close that fist or something. You got a pair of nuts in there.
I have apple cider vinegar.
What about it?
Apple cider vinegar and the soap thing for the little bugs.
Oh. Did it work?
Yes and no. I started seeing them yesterday, but when my client came, I put it up there, so I gotta bring it back down because it's not in the radius. Huh?
I want to see if it works.
You never used it before?
Yeah,
it works because they're attracted to the smell of like sweetness, that little sour. I don't know if it comes from like bananas, if it came from like just the doors open. And also, I got a live plant over there. And
so that makes them attracted to it?
Well, the plant on the seal, the water goes into the little gutter part, and they kind of like live in there.
Oh, okay.
They kind of hang out in there. And, they
evict that plant outside.
Sure.
You outside.
It blows my mind when I see people that's like, you were born in 2000. Babytron is born in 2000, yo. So you haven't even experienced the 90s.
I was talking about Strange Sincere, born after 2000s.
Yeah, my daughter. And also I feel betrayal when you realize, like, yes, me and your mom is from Ohio, but you guys were born in Los Angeles.
LA kids.
You LA kids.
LA,
yeah.
Crazy. So you feel betrayed by it?
Well, because it's like you're not even repping it. So now they're gonna be telling stories like, so where you from? LA. And it was like, but my parents is from Ohio. So now they gonna have that story versus like my friends and families from LA. But I have some family. I have family that lives in like damn, because like when I say it, I'm from Ohio, but I have family from Mississippi, which I don't even like.
Right. I'm from Michigan. My family's from Cleveland.
Yeah,
So like,
but you don't really rep like Cleveland like that, do you? You don't be telling people like, yeah, my people's from Cleveland.
Always tell my people. I had an argument with my daddy issues about, or in the group chat about my love for Cleveland.
Yeah,
but they were saying Cleveland's a shitty city. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
So it's always my second home, you know.
Oh, so you've been there a lot.
We spend every summer there.
How long is every summer? How long is Lansing from Cleveland?
4 hours.
4 hours. Yeah. I forgot to ask Chaz, how do we get into Chatsworth for daddy issues? You can talk to him.
You can subscribe to my Patreon, Keon's Patreon, or Tony's Patreon. I would suggest mine or Keon's, because Tony is no longer in the chat every day. So he's still posting there, but I have to like text him like, "Hey, can you get in there?" So that would be. I don't know how much Keon's is. Mine's just $3. So yeah, I would recommend one of those.
You should tell Twitter to set up a Patreon. You are some $2.75
for the. So yeah, and then I just started. I got to finish posting the rest of those unedited versions of Lackaroni, Chaz, and all this behind the scenes. I said a lot of BTS stuff for our last shoot that I'll post on the Patreon. Pretty sure I shouldn't be posting it, but I will, just for y'all. So yeah, $3. That's so reasonable. Yeah, some people do more. I know mine's is $30 because I don't do a ton right now. And so then eventually I'll probably do like a different tier, and anybody who's in now will be grandfathered in for $3. And then I'll probably start changing it eventually when I start posting a lot more stuff. Yeah. Anyways, that's the plan. That's the idea. So yeah, you can do that. And then I don't know what Keon posts on his Patreon, but I'm sure he has a bunch of fun stuff. So I support. A lot of people are multiples, man. I didn't realize that. There's a lot of people who do like a lot of different Patreons. They're in a lot of different ones. So yeah. That's how, and then like now we're doing it. I mean, it's cool. I don't like the block shooting so much on daddy issues now because like Tuesday we did 3 episodes in a day, but they were all about 1 hour each. And that's just, it feels like it's cheats y'all to me. You know, I'm sure like people don't care as much, but I like doing the 1.5 to 2 hour episodes. It feels like a lot more full over show. And then I felt like we had to stop abruptly the other times, and it just feels weird. I don't like the way we do it now, but I got outvoted, so what do I know, you know? But hopefully people still been hanging in, people still been watching, so we'll see. I just feel like the hour episode kind of gyps the people, but also I guess it's free, so it can't be too bad. And then it's only once a week, then we don't see anybody else again for like, we did 3 episodes, so once every 3 weeks. I feel like it just builds a disconnect. Because even here, like me and Dion, we try to do the 2 episodes, right? We try to do the 2 episodes just in case things happen and we can't make it, right? Just in case something happens. Like this last 2 weeks, we couldn't shoot. We had something else. We had enough episodes in the can. So it's an advantage to do the block shooting, but we had it for years. It was every Tuesday. And it was earlier, and I was in a bad mood when we first started shooting yesterday. I was in a terrible mood. I didn't get to do my morning routine. I hardly got to see my kid before I left. It was just bad. Then I worked, so I didn't get to see my kid for 12 hours. Shit like that be bothering me. But I also am very glad that people are still watching it. The comments are still very active.
How's the numbers?
No, everything seems the same, I think. But I haven't really paid attention.
Tony gone?
Yeah. So we've done at least a couple of weeks, I think, without him. Daddy Issues featuring Dion on stage in Chicago. I'm manifesting. Eventually, we'll do. I don't know. It's hard though. It's hard to do a live Daddy Issues because there's 5 of us, or there was. Now there's 4, but then everybody's schedule, and then to do it, you have to like plane tickets, hotel. Our podcast don't make enough for all that yet. It was just out the realm of what we could do for 5. Me and Lack, very different. I mean, our podcast don't make that either. But when we get to those numbers, it's easier for us to travel. There's 2 of us, and maybe like a camera dude or somebody that we'll need. But it's a lot easier logistically. But that was when we tried to look at the Daddy Issues tour. It's like, it's just logistics. It just don't make sense.
Hey man, tell your crew I'll do Daddy Issues for free.
We good. Anyways, guys. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what we talked about, opening it up to having women come on now. And I don't know if we're looking for a 5th member. Remember Destiny's Child? They just got Michelle and they didn't find another 4th person. Like, can't it just be us? I will be there for Lackaroni Chaz tour. You'll be there, Twills? We need you to run it, Twills. Twills needs a manager. That's what we need. Especially if you go to a cool city. I'm sure you will. Twilla wants to go to Anguilla. Did I say it right? Anguilla? Sure you will. You all right?
Good stuff. 59%. Recording?
So, yeah. Oh boy. So you saying you and Dion coming to Chicago? Eventually, one day, yes. Yes, I got people in Anguilla. I know. 12, I nailed it. 12 got people everywhere. Everywhere. I got to tell you about my dilemma coming up here.
You do?
Yeah, I have a dilemma. It's in the future, though.
Versus the past?
Well, versus the present. I should have got that water. I don't know why I was bullshit.
Idiot! All right. Are you cold?
I'm a man. I don't get cold.
Are you in the freezer?
Not freezing. My nipples are just hard. Just deep through the mic right here.
Yeah.
Here's my dilemma. I want to spend, I don't know if I talked about this already. I want to spend my 40th birthday next year in Japan.
Oh.
Okay. I want to go for like 2 to 3 weeks, but I want to go by myself. Okay. So I don't know how I convince the family that I'm going by myself for 3 weeks to a different country.
You can go, but just give them a different hotel or something. They can go.
I don't see. This is where you're missing the point. Is I want to go by myself. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did it for my 36.
Where'd you go?
San Francisco.
How long did you go for?
Like 4 days.
By yourself?
Mm-hmm.
But 4 days and 3 weeks is very different.
For sure. But I'm saying I spent it by myself. I spent it by myself and I enjoyed it.
Did you have any static from the fam?
No. My
Was
birthday is like midweek school season.
Nobody's like, you don't want to spend it with us? See, because I think because it's 40, they're gonna want to do something.
Sure.
Right?
Just do it when I come back.
3 weeks from now.
Or why are you waiting? Why are you waiting on your actual birthday? You can go like a week before and then everybody can celebrate it. Go like 2 weeks before.
Here's my question also.
Or after.
Why do I have to celebrate my birthday with somebody else? Family, right? Because people want to celebrate with you.
Sure.
But if I don't want to, I feel obligated that I have to. And not even talking about going to Japan for 3 weeks. Let's just say it's a regular day. And I go like, I'm just going to go to the movies, do something by myself. If I don't come home to do the cake and birthday or something like that, then it feels like you don't want them around or something like that, which is kind of true.
Yeah.
So it's not I don't want you guys around. I want to be by myself. But why is that like bad?
But because I think it's an insecurity thing with other people who wants to celebrate you. What did you do for Chaz's birthday? He wanted to go to Japan by himself. Oh, you paid for it? No, he wanted to head out of his home, died. I remember having my birthday, my 40th.
Mhm.
I didn't want to do anything because
I was here.
I was going through a lot,
Mhm.
and I didn't know how to fully celebrate it.
Mhm.
And at the last minute, Tola was like, "I'm calling everybody," and she
And we pulled up.
pulled up, yo.
We pulled up and showed out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Left my glasses. These words got difference. I'm trying to look at the comments.
somebody said, "Do it." You're not hearing him, Dion. You can't go to a cool ass place that your family hasn't been by yourself for an entire time. Can they go with you for a week?
Here's the thing. This is where I balk, because then I go, why do I have to take them?
You don't have to.
Right? Now let's talk about financials.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna cost me at least $1,400
Right.
to get to Japan. Come on, dog. To get to Japan, okay? And then I got to pay for a hotel, right? And then I'm trying to go to different areas.
Right.
So I'm trying to go to Kyoto.
It's a lot cheaper.
Tokyo. I want to see this island that I played this video game on, Tsushima.
Arigato.
Yep. Okay, that's a word. So I want to go see different places and different things. I want to go see all the little old Edo castles and stuff like that are around.
By yourself.
Yeah, I want to go when I want to go.
Great deal.
Right. So now, if I take them, my plane ticket is already $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We're already here. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to worry about taking them with me, traveling, all this other stuff. We're all going to pack up together.
Mm-hmm.
But it's easy for me to move by
yourself. Do you think it would change if your financial situation was dramatically
not
different?
far as what I want to do?
As in, like, oh man, Chaz in a year he became a multi-millionaire. Okay, now y'all can go.
So I'm taking them all to Hawaii
Mm-hmm.
in October, right, for my 39th birthday,
Mm-hmm.
which is not really for me, it's for them.
Right.
Okay. I'm taking me, mom, her mom, and Izzy. So 5 people I paid for out of pocket.
You already paid it.
Already paid it.
Jeez.
Hotel out of pocket. That is done.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars.
For sure.
That's to Hawaii. And I caught a good deal
Mm-hmm.
on this. Tickets each were $208.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I said, you know what? I don't know if they're gonna be this cheap again. We're taking everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's just to Hawaii, not to Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
This is what inspired the Tokyo trip.
No, I wanted to go to Tokyo, but I've been wanting to go for the longest. But I said, yeah, for my 40th, I'm gonna go. But I thought about spending my 39th birthday in Hawaii by myself because I saw those tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I can go by myself. Then I was like, am I gonna be looked at like a jerk if I go to Hawaii for 4 or 5 days? So then I felt weird not to take everybody. Well, I was like, take my mom's like, oh, I'll watch her, and she doesn't get to go anywhere, right? She's always watching the kid while we go somewhere nice. I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to be able to take her somewhere because she deserves to go see as much as she puts in for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, well, is it weird if I take my mom and not take Yo to Hawaii? So I was like, who's gonna watch the kid? I gotta take everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we're here. But now with Japan, I'm like, I'm not taking everybody across the world for thousands and thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not doing that. And they don't want to go see all the weird, nerdy anime stuff. They're not gonna be able to appreciate it like I do. There's all these little anime store cities that they've made. I want to go to all those little spots. I'm like, I want to go just explore.
I think it's also, I kind of feel like if they're upset, it might be an insecurity thing. It's like, who's he out there with? He wants to go by himself. And it's like, girl, I don't know. Who paid for it? He said he paid for it. Oh no, man. He might got a little Sailor Moon out there waiting for him. He got a little Chun-Li out there waiting for him. I don't know. That sounds kind of suspicious.
Chun-Li
is hiding?
Chun-Li is Chinese. I feel like this though. I feel like a lot of people don't understand doing stuff by yourself because I don't know if a lot of people enjoy their own company. I love myself. I can be by myself for days for sure. And have a wonderful time. I make me laugh the most. I'm like, yo, you wild. This is dumb. For sure. I was like, I enjoy that time by myself. So doing 3 weeks in Japan, I don't think I'd be like, you know, I wish I had here.
Yeah. I also think 3 weeks is a long time.
So that's what I was thinking. I was like, that might be a long time. So I might take it down to 2. That's more reasonable, right?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
You ever been in Vegas for too long?
Yeah. After like 5 days in Vegas,
Shit,
you
five?
go like
5 is a lot. I would say when you ain't winning money,
three, 4 days in Vegas is enough. You go like, all right.
I went on a Friday night. About Sunday morning, I said, I gotta get out of here. This place is havoc.
Then you go like, okay.
Yeah. And even when you go home, you ever went home and not stay at a hotel? You was like at a relative's house. You was like, I don't like not having this much power. Like I hate going to like a relative's house, like you at your Uncle Roger's house or something, and then he's like, "Hey, turn up all my lights. Who got the TV on downstairs?" You like,
why is it offensive for people if they go like, "No, you ain't going to hotel. Y'all stay with us." Why is that offensive to people like to stay at a hotel instead of staying with them?
It's not,
because people rather be like, "Y'all don't need to stay in a hotel. Y'all can stay with us."
Yeah, because they want that.
I'm gonna take that hotel.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all can stay right here. We got them. We got the guest bedroom set up.
Right.
Got your towels on the bed.
The thing is, I don't wear clothes when I leave the shower. That's the issue.
I was like, why is it offensive to be like,
bring kids there?
Like if I tell somebody, yo, you can come stay with me, I'm gonna get a hotel. I'm not gonna be like, oh,
yeah. Because it is a freedom. Like there's a difference when you at a hotel, you leave out the shower, don't put a towel on. You just kind of walk out, lay on the bed, kind of air dry.
Is that what you're doing here?
I don't do
on this naked
definitely,
couch.
Definitely. I do snow angels on this couch. But when you at like someone's house, you like there could be a guest. There could be a guest around here. Matter of fact, I don't know when last time you actually cleaned.
And make yourself at home, like sure.
Yeah. And then it's like, what can I eat in here?
You can't
don't eat that
like you want to, and someone
you cannot, man. Yeah, it is.
You can't bring hookers over. Did you bring enough for everybody?
Yeah, bring enough for everybody.
My glasses.
You guys are women. And I don't know if this is offensive or not. But if you could, there's like a little yellow thing on top there. See if you can grab. If not, you might be too short. There's on top of that cabinet. Yeah. So yeah, walk forward. Yep.
Is that the flies on there?
Yeah, well, that's what it is. It's like
I'm not gonna grab that. What's this?
It's a little jar. It's not. It's like a jar, a yellow jar. You grab it and you can put it right here,
just so you can see it.
No, so you can come close for the few fruit flies. You got it? Hey, there you go.
Too short. It's got something in it.
Yeah, the flies, nigga, come over here with us. They over here bugging us. All right, let's see. Smell that?
Drink it.
Yeah. Let's see what he's saying.
I can see the words now.
If your people not understanding of what you want, then it's always going to be an issue. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think we should definitely spend time by ourselves. You should try to backpack. You trying to backpack through Japan?
Well, I didn't say that.
It's your birthday.
I'm doing a very bougie
more
backpacking.
Solo peaceful trips.
I'm not backpacking. I'm traveling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking a bullet train to places. I'm gonna have a suitcase and the hotels places. I'm not doing no. What do you call those? They have them here with a bunch of people in one room.
Hostels.
Yeah, I'm not doing those. I will be in the finest of hotels. Probably not that expensive.
Did they give you static before you left, or feel salty when you wanted to be alone?
No. You just once you have a family, you just don't get to do a lot of stuff by yourself anymore. And then like for my kid in general, the daughter thing is, the kid thing is one thing. They want your birthday is a big deal, and they want to celebrate. You know, it becomes an event. And then Father's Day, even though it's lackluster usually, they want to do that thing as an event. You know, my daughter loves to hand you a card and whatever thing she made, which you go like, But if you had people go like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I'm like, I know what I want to do, but I know you don't want to do what I want to do. So why don't you just let me go do what I want to do, and we're fine. Yeah. But it's like they have to do it with you. It's like, oh, we got to spend this time with them. We're going to do this. And I go, you got to do none of that. You just let me to my own devices, and I'll be fine.
Would you feel bad? You haven't got to this age yet. Would you feel bad if your daughter spend more money on her boyfriend versus you for your birthday?
No. But I feel bad.
As in, like, yo, not for bad, but like kind of jealous or salty.
I don't think so.
It's like, you just met this nigga. Like, I'm your dad.
I'd be more worried about her spending money on some dude she just met for sure. But I want to be like, hey, you made me something.
You are 18. You gave me a macaroni necklace.
You put a necklace for him on your credit card. What's up with this? I don't think I do that. I just be like, don't spend no money on niggas.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
Don't be spending now.
I definitely seen the gift and I was like, I know you have a job. But what I got does not equal out to the same sort of love.
You're not gonna get the same thing.
I know. It definitely made me feel away. But I was like, oh, so you really like this nigga, huh?
The fact that the older your kids get, the less important you are to them is crazy.
Yeah, buddy.
And it's coming for me.
Yeah, buddy. How would you feel if your child becomes, I know you're going to say, I'm fine with it, becomes more successful than you, right? Which is obviously everyone's goal as a parent. But then it becomes like you do what I say do because I'm paying you.
Who's
the
saying
child
that?
Is saying that to you. As in, like, who are you talking to? I bought you a house. I paid your car off. Now, if I ask you to pick me up from the airport, you pick me from the airport. Would you be like,
Click.
She's right. Click.
You lost your mind. Click.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You lost your mind.
Because now you're into the position of like, hey, Izzy, you ain't believe what happened, man. The gutter, it just exploded. A tree fell in the house, so I need some money for repairs for the roof. So yeah, I got okay. So use my black card, and then you be like, thank you so much. And by the way, I need you to pick me up at the airport now. You be like, I need you to ask me nicely, nigga. I just gave you $15,000. You better get here now. You be like, okay.
Well, this scenario in particular took a turn.
I know. You gotta put some spice on it.
Things got a little different.
Your child owns you all of a sudden?
No,
I told you I wanted chicken Gardon bleu. I didn't ask for some roasted garlic chicken.
She throws it on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Clean this up.
Yeah.
No. I'm like, oh, you lost. I said all this shit down today. You lost your mind.
But she's like 30 now, you know? She's growing. It's not like she's a child.
Oh, man, I don't need your shit. What are you talking about?
No, you do.
No,
what if you actually living off of her now? As in like, hey, Dad, what you did for me in my life. It started off like this, really nice and sweet. What you did for my life, you changed.
Where'd all my money go?
You still have money?
Well, then I'm out.
No, you don't have money like this.
I don't have money like what? As in like
your child is now.
Sure.
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
Great.
And you are like, wow. He's. I'm gonna make sure you don't have to ever work again.
Cool. And
you like, man, I'm traveling to Tokyo by myself on my daughter's dime.
Uh-huh.
And now it's kind of like, wow. Man, I raised a great child.
So do I have money?
Yes, you have money.
So when you start talking,
but you ain't got that money though.
I don't need that money.
You ain't got that money.
When have
I
had?
Things happen.
Wait a second. When have I had that money? I've never had that money.
Sure.
We're talking to the same dude who had nothing.
Right.
So all of a sudden I'm like, oh yes, ma'am. I can't go back to nothing.
Yeah, but you bite in the hand that feeds you. You know how like you feel obligated to kind of like, man, this person has really took care of me. And now you can't be all of a sudden like, yeah, thank you for that $15,000 you just gave me, but I'm not picking you from the airport. Not right now. Not in the last minute.
It depends what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, I got you. I wasn't doing nothing anyways, but it's like, I'm on the roof right now. There's a hole in my ceiling. I can't just hold on a second. There's a hole in my roof.
You got money, we'll just call an Uber. I need to talk to you.
Well, I'm standing in the hole in the roof. That's a little bit of an emergency. That hole ain't going nowhere.
I said my child gets more successful than me. I'm turning into Denzel Washington from Fences.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel blessed to be here live. Hey, what's up, Jeremy P?
Who was Jeremy P?
I went to Vegas alone and had a great time by myself. People period, but black fathers really don't do shit by themselves besides sit in the driveway in the car before somebody calls us for access. We're mad. Yeah, that's true. I went to Vietnam by myself for my birthday, left the fam. There it is. How long did you go for, though? That's my question. It's your birthday. Black men need more solo, peaceful trips.
I think the surrounding people just don't trust black men to do things by themselves. Like, he's like, where you at now? I'm in the hotel. Why you keep calling me? Who are you in there with? Put me on speakerphone.
Put me on FaceTime. Let me see the room. No, man, I just go like, what I want to do, because otherwise you got to go do the touristy stuff with people. And I'm like, I don't want to do all that.
Yeah.
I want to go deep into the forest and see some things. I'm going to be the biggest hater. I've seen bigger houses. I'm taking most of them attorney. Oh, okay. I would love for my kid to get more successful than me. I feel like that's always the goal.
Yeah.
I'm glad they were understanding. Chaz needs this type of support. Mind you, I haven't brought this up to my family yet. This is me preparing for it. Because I feel like Izzy would at the most she'd miss me for 2 weeks. I want to go. She don't know what we're talking about. I could tell her Tokyo's down the street. She's like, wow.
Yeah.
She don't know.
Until she turned 6. Oh, wait, Tokyo's where?
I asked her, I was like, do you want to go to Hawaii? She was like, yeah. I was like, do you know what it is? Like, no. Are we going though? I was like, what would you do in Hawaii? Swim. Sure.
You gotta do like Disney references. Like, this is where
it was Moana, Stitch. I told you. Yeah. Because we saw the mountain of Montanui in from Moana. I think that was her name. What was her name? I remember the Moana mountain.
Yeah, Moana.
No, not Montanui. What was the? I can't remember the Athene. I
got nothing.
Yeah, something like that. The Heart of Tafiti. That's what it was. I've seen that movie a lot. Can you guys please answer a writer question for me as a fan of the art?
Just do it. Let's do it.
Sure. Told my ex I was planning to go to Cuba for my birthday. Her and her friend said, "You mean we going to Cuba?" Shake my head. No. We nothing.
Yeah, I enjoy being by myself, but at the same time, I'm like, who is suffering here? Knowing that you're in Los Angeles, you'd be like, me being by myself is becoming selfish because I'm in a tourist attraction that people pay to be here. Then I'm also like, my kids, what are they doing? This is their childhood. They're in their childhood. Like, what can I be doing with them right now? Those are my two guilty things. It's like, man, I could be doing something with them right now. Versus just like, I just like to be in peace right now.
Right.
And then like when you're in Los Angeles, you'd be like, man, there's so many people right here. It's like, I'm chasing my dreams. I just landed here and I got to network with as many people as possible. Me, I'm just like, I'm done with the network.
For real.
And it's like, I should be doing a lot more.
I don't want to.
You're right. Right. But I think we get to a place where we can become complacent, as in life has been successful for us for a while. And then we think that it's going to be on auto drive, but you it's like working out. You can't be like, I reached my limit. Now I can rest. Yes. You definitely gotta get in the gym. You forget, like, oh, there's a lot more hungry people out here.
It just never stops.
It never stops, man. It's exhausting.
Someone told me when I first started stand-up that stand-up would be a late night mistress. And I didn't know what that meant. But I've had whole relationships ruined because of comedy. I've had endless nights, and then it's also like it just doesn't. There's always something to be done. I feel like the internet made it worse.
Yeah, for sure.
Having to do all this crap online just made it worse.
Yep.
Yeah, put it this video, post this video.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to tell jokes, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing shows in during the week, or are you just on weekends?
Have been just on the weekends. I haven't done
An open
something
mic or something or a
since.
show.
Yeah, I haven't done
And that's
anything.
another thing, dude. When you're out of the loop for a long time, you'd be like, oh, I have to book myself. People are not just gonna reach out and say, can you do my show?
All right.
Like you definitely gotta be like, hey, how do you get on? Who's booking the show?
My energy has been going on mainly our podcast and just building something that I want to do independently. But it has not been huge in stand-up lately. Because I mean it will, but one thing builds the other.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta really work hard to build my presence and stuff like that. But also like knowing what we know about writing, producing, and shooting, I go like all this stuff is super doable. And I have the access to the places I need to do it at, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I need to really focus on doing that. So what's up, Anis? Is it?
I ain't heard that name in a long time.
Anis is it?
Anis is
What's up,
it.
Spice? Can you guys can you tell me the difference between a TV show writing room and if there is one on films?
There ain't no writing room in the films.
Nope.
It's mostly
You can hire people or have people come by if you wanted to, but it's not like a real room.
Right. For movies, it's usually one person because you can help you out with an outline
or a writing team. You have a writer's assistant, maybe if depending on your level and stuff like that.
But what really happens is there is a person who have an idea, and then they finish the idea and they say, "Hey, what do you think about this idea?" And then some people start punching it up or adding things. And they're like, "Well, you want to be co-writer to this because you helped out with so much," and that's how you get writing credit for certain shows. Or somebody have an idea. Story by, and then somebody else takes over. These are my created characters. You start seeing stuff like that. The universe, the created by. But it's very rarely a writer room for a movie.
Yeah, and the workload is different because if you're doing a TV, you got to get somewhere between it's lower, somewhere between 8 to 20 something episodes done in a few weeks. I mean, a couple months. You know, you get a couple months, and then the dynamic is changing now. But it's also like you're pumping out way more hours of actual footage of story wise. Like a movie, you probably go in 2 to 3 hours. You know, but for a film, I mean, for a TV series, we're talking about, you know, if it's an hour show, like you see some of these hour shows, like what's one of those police series shows?
ECIS.
Yeah, those are hour shows and 20 something episodes, you know. So we're talking about a little less than 200 hours of television. So the workload is different. That's why you have a writer's room, because the workload is just kind of different than all those other places. Especially, it's a lot for one person to come up with 24 different episodes idea, write out the outlines. You still you're going to pitch to networks and stuff like that, get approval, do rewrites. Like it's a crazy amount of work for one person to do.
Right. And this is why as a showrunner, and they usually kind of flush out the each episode with the writers, or sometimes they just do by themselves. They still themselves like, you guys.
Tyler Perry got it.
Right. Tyler Perry got it. So that's what they have a showrunner. This comes to TV show, showrunner. And then they be like, I got for 10 episodes, in the perfect world, 10 episodes, I have 10 writers. And they all having each have an episode.
That's a big room though. You want to get that.
I mean,
perfect world.
Yeah, in a perfect world. So it's not a load. They might break it up in 2 people. That's when you get 24. The movie show 24.
24.
They ain't gonna be no 24 writers. Right. They definitely will break it up into like at least everyone gets 4 episodes.
And those will probably have bigger rooms. So you're probably going like, I think the most I ever heard was like 12 or something in the writers' room. It's a lot.
Yeah. But they're usually not in the same room. You'll see people broke up. When I did the MTV music or video movie awards, they had 2 different rooms. It was like one for the host, one for the presenters and segues, and then they had the red carpet people. But yeah, it's a bunch of writers, but you know.
Yeah, I heard like Blackish had a lot. I heard, but they were season 8 by the time they ended, something like that.
You know what's wild is you like imagine you're on like season 34 and you never watched the show. Hey man, Chaz, we love you to be a writer, man. You be a part of the show. You're like, yeah, absolutely. Are you familiar with
What if you got hired for The Simpsons? It was like, all right, great, you got to watch episode 1 to 1,000 and whatever they're on now. Okay.
I'll go to YouTube, just Simpsons for Dummies. Give me a brief summary. Because there's no way.
What if they're like, all right, remember episode 7, and you got to answer the questions.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 7, there was who was Bart's girlfriend of the day?
He's gonna be slice of life.
Mm.
This is not being no connection at all. Because like mostly Simpsons and Family Guy shows like that, they just kind of this. They might have like a running joke,
Yeah,
but there's never like a continuation like series of like you got to watch the last episode.
When I wrote for Independent Family Time, I never seen the shows. Yeah. I didn't know where to find them at the time.
Dive in.
Yeah, I was kind of just hopped in the room. This person does what? I don't know who these people were.
Yeah.
Let's see. So the question did we answer? Can you tell me the difference? And I'm a huge fan of both of you, brothers. Appreciate you. I pray for continued success for y'all boys. Thanks, man.
JP. Appreciate you, King.
Shoot, I'm listening to this podcast right now while walking a forest preserve alone. Need my peaceful alone time. Dang right. The solitude would be cool for like 2 or 3 days. Oh man, that just goes to show you brilliant you guys are. 2 hour film is nuts. Thanks for the clear up. It is a lot of work. I don't even think about award shows. To think that writers get disrespected is nuts. Yeah.
The biggest mistake, Jeremy, if you ever want to write a movie, don't just start writing a movie. Like really flesh out an outline and a quick summary of the entire movie. Have a beginning, middle, and end. Learn the story mountain. That helps out. It comes like a little cheat sheet. A lot of people just start writing and they're like, wow, my first act, the first 50 pages.
And then people are like, I don't know where to go. I'm stuck.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I won't write something until I have the ending. Once I have the ending, I go like,
you go backwards?
Yeah. And I go like, okay, I know where my ending is. Usually I know who my characters are. But I can't even begin to start writing a movie until I know how it's going to end.
Yeah.
Need to know my ending. And what I think about is how I want to end, especially for TV. I do this. Where does season 2 begin? That's what I think of. If we're gonna do like a big wrap up, I go like, where would I want? I start with where would I want to see season 2 begin, and that sets up my ending. So then we can go right into it. And then movie wise, I don't, if you plan on something being a sequel, great. You would love to be able to do it, but I'm like, just make one really good movie first. Figure out the sequel stuff later.
What's wild is, how my mind is. It's always a what if this happens, and that's usually the middle of the story. What if this happens? And you don't know how to do this. Yeah, that's the middle for me. I usually work with that idea and then backtrack and then go with the third act. I'm a big fan of. Ooh, what you gonna do now? Point of no return. That's how you hook them.
Yeah. And then like when I'm doing second acts are like, they used to be really hard for me. My first act and third act would be fire. Second act would be a shit show.
Third act's it's no easy feat, man.
I don't think they're easy by any means. I just usually by then I know what I want.
That's tough, man.
Second act, I'd be like, because anything can happen. Anything goes. I know how we're gonna start it off. I know how we get to the point, but then it's like anything can happen. What's the right way to go? Right. And then it's like by the ending, I know I want to be. Then that's why I had to get my ending better, because I would just be like, dang, I can go anywhere. Second act, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
So, but I learned that if you get stuck in a second act, this guy told me that you probably don't know your characters that well, and that their purpose and that their want isn't strong enough. Because it said if they have to be in a place where there's like it's this do or die, right? And then by who they are, the temperament, who they are determines what they're gonna do. Are they emotionally reactive? Are they angry? Are they quick to get? Are they too passive? Blah 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 blah. And those things have consequences of how this person reacts and what they would do. Are they impulsive? Stuff like that.
I think the third act is difficult for me is because you're like, what have I not closed out? What I did the A story, then the B story, but is there any sort of loose ends? I had some sort of I set this part up. Have I closed this out?
So you just gotta start killing people.
Right.
I didn't end their story. I ended their life.
Yeah. So it's always funny when you see in certain movies where it's like they didn't figure out this third act because you start seeing like stuff happening. Like, hey, I'm so sorry what happened with your mom, man. Hey, Clarence, what's going on, bro? Hey, remember next Tuesday, bakery sale. Jonathan. Hey. And it's like you are flushing out these super fast. And it's like these could have been sprinkled out throughout the third act, not just immediately. I mean, of course you can do it, but I say Tyler Perry is that's his weakness right there. The third act. I'm giving Tyler Perry his props. This was probably his last movie was probably his best in a long time.
What movie?
Divorce in the Black.
The one that just dropped?
The one, yeah. On
you said it's his worst?
Probably his best.
Oh, really?
Well, the one he wrote, direct, produced, wrote, produced, direct. There's a lot of ones he was kind of a part of, like Color Girls, which is already written by somebody else. Like The Family That Prays is pretty good, and his first one's pretty good. But this one right here is kind of flushed out. Like this can actually happen. It was nothing that was like, God, it's Tyler Perry, man. But that third act, it kind of like this feels very slapstick.
He got like a 0% on like Rotten
Really?
Tomatoes. Yeah. I think the audience gave it a 60%.
I think it's because of Tyler Perry, man.
And then the critical gave it the 0%.
It was wild because it was like the opening scene, minute 1. It was like a family thing. Just think about this.
I heard the opening scene is wild.
You heard about it?
I didn't hear what it was though.
So it was a family that was like a poverty-stricken family, and then obviously a family who has money. And the father was the pastor, was the father of Making Good, and then there was a funeral, and the guy in the casket was Making Good's husband's brother. And then the pastor was just talking shit. Just like, this happens, man. Pretty much, this happens. If you play with the devil, you die. Your whole entire family has been trashed. Pretty much. I'm paraphrasing. And then mom was like, you know what, man? I don't like what you're saying right now. I don't like you talking shit. Oh. And then he was like, you said you was gonna take care of my son's funeral, man, but I don't like how you feel like you got one up on me. And she started taking off her clothes, like, take these clothes back. And it's like, kids, take him. We'll bury him ourselves. So they was like, you gonna take the body? And he's like, nah. It's like, you taking the casket? No, I'm taking the body. And they took this body out the casket and they left. I don't want to owe you guys to owe me nothing. So it's just like, they were just like, why are you doing this? It was like, because we don't want you to have this over us.
They dragged the dead body.
All her sons dragged his body. I was like, because they didn't have the money to have a funeral. And then she was like, my dad would take care of it. He'd give everybody suits. He'll pay for it and casket. And he's like, the way you talking about me and my kids, man, I don't like this, man. And she was like, take him out of here. Like, no. I ain't talking about the casket. Take his body. So I don't want you to say we bought that casket. And they buried him in the backyard.
That's wild.
I was like, this could happen. I know it's wild, but this is like the slums of like Atlanta. Like it's like the back.
Where is this gonna happen?
Why do you make it like this cannot happen? Someone being so prideful. I don't want you to take care of me.
They take their dead son out of the casket. And carry him through where they put him in the front seat, where they put his body. What are we talking about?
They put him in the back of the truck. They took him away.
I would never do that. What?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's a great opening scene, boy. Definitely talkable.
It was very entertaining, but a stretch. I had my siblings watch the opening scene yesterday. They were dying. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
I mean, it's literally the opening 2 minutes of the movie.
Taking a bite out of the casket during the service is utterly ridiculous. Super ridiculous. I respect TP so much. I root for him too, but I don't like his art at all for how it makes us look, how it makes me feel. Did y'all talk about Trump almost getting clipped on an episode? No, we did not talk about it.
What's your thoughts on it, brother?
Well, I'm actually really glad that he lived.
Yeah.
And not because I don't believe he should die.
Yeah, it'd been a civil war.
Not only that, I was just like, I don't want them to make him a martyr. I don't want to fucking murals of Trump
Oh
all across
man,
and,
I just
and
thought about that.
statues of him somewhere, and it'd have been this martyr that they made, like a Hitler type that they did.
Yeah, it's like he died for us, man.
They tried to take him down. Well, it was I swear, dude, it was out of a movie when he got up and it was like, I was like, who wrote this?
That's when I was like, this. It felt so fake.
It was a Tyler Perry movie, and he got to do the white version. Yeah, all righty, great.
It felt so fake, man. When I heard it, I was like, this is. I'm still saying 60% of this is not real.
I mean, it's just, and then also the bad thing about him surviving is that now he gets to be like, they tried to kill me. They tried to do assassination attempt and it didn't work. You can't be stopped. That's what we're gonna win in the polls.
Yeah.
I was just like, either way.
I like if your life was inches away from ending,
Yeah.
you felt the need to push through the people, your Secret Service, and be like this. And I was like, dude, nigga, duck down. There's still more could be out there. Like, why do you feel fight?
You know, it's funny though.
This is what I felt before I said.
Okay,
This is what I felt. I felt like the hat has some sort of like some sort of contraption. And then when he went down, they was like, let me just poke your ear a little bit. And then when it was covering him up, it was like, here we go.
The
like,
audio makes it sound like he got shot multiple times. He's like, I was like, oh, what happened?
Like the preciseness.
Mm-hmm.
Think about this. The preciseness to shoot an ear, that is all God. If you tell the best sniper in the world, I need you to shoot his ear off. I know he was moving, right? I know he was moving. Right. But the preciseness it had to be like a 22. Because a 22 is a small bullet. Mm-hmm. But if it was like a sniper, it would have still ripped an entire part of his head off.
Shooting somebody for assassination tip with a sniper with a 22 is like, so what are you doing? I mean, if it goes through your head, it still kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But had he used something else, that's why people like center mass. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, you could have. I don't know. But that 5.56 or the other one you just said, yeah, it's like that did it.
Yeah, it would have ripped it. I don't care how, because once a bullet starts traveling further, it starts to spread apart a little bit. Like, because it's like the wind and the velocity of it's going so fast, it started to kind of open up, and it would have, like, I don't know, to just take an ear off. I mean, I know he was moving. It could have been the perfect timing of doing this. And
then I heard like it hit the teleprompter and it was glass that cut him from the teleprompter. That's what I heard. But somebody died behind him.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's fake.
Yeah.
This is what I think. This is how could I make this a thing? They could have went to the guy. I want to be a martyr for you. Right? Mm-hmm. I want to die. Mm-hmm. All right? I want to die. Can I stage this to assassinate you, and then shoot some people behind you? We can fake this, you getting shot in your ear. Like, I'm aiming towards people behind you, right? Mm-hmm. I'm aiming towards people behind you. When you duck down, it can poke a little hole in your ear to sound like it's a shot. Yeah. Right? But I'm actually aiming at people behind you. In a perfect world movie.
He's like, listen, there's a guy I hate right behind you. 2 birds, 1 stone. I don't know. I wish it never happened. Yeah. Only because it fuels Trump. And somebody died, of course.
Right.
But it fuels like now I really feel like he's gonna win. Mm-hmm. Like, I already thought he was probably gonna win anyways, but now I really feel like he's gonna win. And not because he got like sympathy votes or anything like that, but the one thing I kind of saw from that is how vibrant and alive he looked. You know what I mean? He came out like he was Captain America, and Biden looks so slow. Like, Biden looks bad,
sad. You know what he said? He sounded so stupid saying this. He was like, "Listen, what's happening in the world right now? We can't go this violent route. We have to make America. We have to." He stopped himself from saying, "Make America great again." He said, well, "Shit,
we have to make America better than it was."
like I almost want for in the most safest way. I
Mhm.
need something to happen to Biden for they be like, okay, he can't run no more.
Yeah.
And then they be like, let's get Kamala in there. And I was like, now I got more confidence.
But Kamala's not gonna beat Trump.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think she stands a chance.
Well, she's a lot better than Biden right now.
Yeah,
It's embarrassing.
But it's one thing for Kamala to be black, and then her being a woman. I think those are the reasons why she won't win. Because she's a black woman more so than, and I think she's like half black, half Pakistani, something like that. She's like a mixture of somewhere in there. And then, I mean, that's what I really think. I think that's why she wouldn't come close. I think the only person who else would win is Michelle Obama. Would be the only person who could go out and win. I mean, Barack can't do it again. But if you had Michelle, that's the only other person I think who has a
She
chance.
said, I'm staying far from away from politics.
Michelle hates America now.
Yeah. And
she don't want nothing to do with it.
And because of Trump, this is the new standard of politicians now.
Just being loud and wrong.
just you can't just be nice anymore. You can't be a politician.
Just being honest.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Like I haven't heard this much cussing from politicians since Trump. Like Trump,
what do you say?
He just be like, don't you want to like whoop his ass? And it was like I had never seen something so damn upsetting. I'm just like he only dropping the F-bombs. I'm sure he does. But just like, and it's just like he be like just spewing violence. Like he'll say something like, if I don't win, no, this is what he said. This is what he said. He said, I want to show you a video of if I said this, could I get the job? And I just have a whole bunch of quotes from Trump. But he had said something like, if Hillary wins, there's nothing we can do. She's going to literally take the entire United States back to the Stone Age. He's like, well, there's something we could do because people with the Second Amendment, I was like, nigga, do you see what you just said?
Yeesh. You don't even try to filter it.
Right. He said, if I don't win in these polls, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
Did he say that?
Yes. He just be throwing out little like, hey, I'm just saying, we got to fight for our countries, no matter what. Just like Malcolm X said, by all means necessary, take our country back.
Then I'm like, man, you got to go strapped to the polls now.
I wish Biden played the game with Trump and said exactly what he said. And it's like, y'all come for me. I'm just trying to use the format of Trump. And I think the biggest issue with Biden, this is with the Democratic Party, they're cowards for sure. They don't talk about what we have done. Talk about all the things we have done for people right now. What they're doing like, look how bad Trump is. Look how bad Trump is. Right. Like, nigga, what you doing? They don't know what you've done because you keep talking about how bad Trump is. Would you want this xenophobe? Would you want this bigot? Do you want this guy in here? Like, nigga, no, talk about your accolades. Talk about how the employee, unemployment rate has went down. Talk about the funding you've done. And it's like
black jobs.
Right.
And also I don't care.
Biden gonna vote for Trump.
I try to care about politics, and then I go like, I just need enough money where none of it affects me. I need to have enough. I need to have enough money where I go like, no matter what happens, I'll be fine. I need to make sure that I can afford to have a bunker when our shit hits the fan, a helicopter, so we can get out of there. It's like you gotta like plan. It's like it feels like that. You gotta plan for the worst all of a sudden. But the funniest thing Biden said was, he's like, you got the morals of an alley cat. I died. I died laughing. You got the morals
of an alley cat. He told Trump that.
Yeah, right during the debate. He's like you're having sex with prostitutes, and Trump was like, He's like, why your wife is pregnant? Trump was like, He's like, you got the morals of an alley cat. I said, man, I just see some cats in the back playing crap. Yeah, what's up, baby?
Yeah, I'm totally single.
I said that.
Anytime Joe Biden say, listen, that means he is scrambling for words. But man, listen. Here's the thing. Here's the deal.
Oh boy.
Politicians just diss each other. Nothing.
I would love to see a politician drop a diss track on somebody. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Did y'all talk about? Oh yeah, gotta sit him in the living room and post him up like a weekend at Bernie's hilarious. He loved more than hated Trump. It definitely gave performance. Biden gonna vote for Trump. Politicians don't do that. Death has risen. What? I heard him.
I can't believe, like, how did this happen, man? Like, let's just go down to back in time when Trump first announced he's running for president. I believe he was just trying to sell books. And if we can probably go down that time, did he push a book out
At that time?
Had to, because in my head, I'm thinking like, I'm coming off the heels of The Apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running for president because I want to shake some shit up. I can say what I want to say. I can say whatever I want because I have all these cameras on me.
Mm-hmm.
This is my reality show.
Mm-hmm.
I can create my own real-time reality show for free because you guys have all these cameras on me, mic'd up. I'm good. And when this goes over, I'll have a book to come out to talk about me running for president, right? And he's like, shit, I'm actually winning. I'm winning. And then the people around him was so unprepared, like, wait a second. This guy could definitely be the pawn of us.
Mm-hmm.
We need somebody that's spicy and wild and radical. And if we throw him some cash and move some bills around and get some judges in our favor, we good. And he definitely did that. You know how corrupt the Supreme Court is right now? They have a law right now, I'm paraphrasing, that whatever the president do, he is pretty much exempt from going to jail.
Oh yeah. You know what's funny too though? Like, honestly, Donald Trump has the greatest life of all time. For sure. Like, here's a dude, from what I understand, he was born with some money, right? He got to be this mogul. I don't know if even his, like, what's a bad thing that happened to him? Has he ever had to be humbled? He's had businesses bankrupt. It hasn't affected him at all.
He never mentions it.
It's like, none of it matters. And then he runs for president. He wins. He's going to get convicted. He's a convicted felon. He got shot at, and he'll still probably be president. Right?
Yeah.
And he'll still probably be president and win. He had his TV show. So I go like, where's the loss?
Yeah.
Where's the dang? Trump took a huge L.
Yeah.
Like grab him by the pussy. He still, like, no matter what he did, what he says, he wins.
Yeah.
The dude wins.
It's a great life, dude. It's a great life.
I was like, yo, there's no way that nothing. So when he got shot at, had he died, there's your comeuppance.
Yeah.
But he survived and did all this, and I was like, dude is gonna have the greatest book.
Did you hear the? Yeah, for sure. Did you hear the audio of him down low? He was like, he's like, okay, Mr. President, we're gonna move right now. Like, hold on, I gotta do this. You hear it like, hold on. Let me get my shoes. And he said,
ran out of his shoes. Bro, he's gonna have that's gonna be a great picture.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the photo of the blood coming down.
What if Small was ready for the second come up too? Like when he comes up,
this is the fake.
A pump fake. He's supposed to come up like,
we got him.
We know he's gonna.
I was just like, there's no way this dude can't take an L, bro. He convicted felon meant nothing.
Yeah. How
many counts did he get? Meant nothing.
Dude, let me tell you something.
He's not even gonna do any jail time.
A year ago, we had 12 candidates, Republicans, that was campaigning to be the new representation for Republicans.
Right.
That nigga didn't campaign at all. He didn't campaign at all.
Got banned from Twitter. None of it mattered.
Yes.
None of it mattered.
Dude, if it's not even a shock. If the devil said, I definitely bought his soul, I'm like, that makes sense. That makes sense. It all equals up.
The Trump people like, actually, I made a deal. I bought his soul. Devil like, I sold out.
Here's the thing that people fail to realize. Trump, outside of being a president, is hysterical.
He's severely funny, bro.
It's
terrible, but he makes me laugh just talking.
Yeah, I love him. I don't want to say it because I want it to be a soundbite. I love Trump being a normal person, a civilian. I hate him as a politician.
Yeah, if he lost, I would be like, oh, well, great.
Yeah, because politics are boring. He sounds really bad. That's like I'm Trump. Politics are boring when Trump is not a part of it.
That's the same thing. I mean, it's true.
He is a hilarious. Like back in the day, 10 years ago, he was funny.
Yeah.
He was the guy. Everyone had him in raps and music videos and Home Alone 2. Like he was the guy.
On Fresh Prince.
Yeah, but all of a sudden it was like, oh, you just getting bought. Like imagine listen, I don't care about your policies. I want you to make my business, my life, my legacy better.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna send you some money. This is all it is. He's just a pawn. I'm gonna send you some money to push this law, to push this bill, to push this tax cut for us because we were rich.
Mm-hmm.
And here's $100,000. They're pumping up his campaign. I'm a high donor.
Right.
Say what you want to say. In the public, just know I'm going to denounce you. But I need for my life to be better while you're in office.
Who's he even? Does he even pick a vice president yet?
Yeah, the dude from Ohio.
Oh, okay.
His name is JD Vance.
It's got to be terrible from Ohio. Some of the worst people come from Ohio, except for Cleveland. Some of the best people come from there.
Yeah. Soundbite CIA agents. We got Deion saying.
Was it the Ray Dion's place? The king of failing up, well, for real. Wild version of the head state with Chris Rock. White version of the head state with Chris Rock, right?
Yeah, Project 2025.
2025.
Yeah, you heard about this?
I did. That's what I think happened with Trump too. I can't imagine these two are the best candidates they could find in the entire country. And then because then it becomes like, sure, there's better candidates, but they're like, these guys already have the money behind them. They already have these. They already have the stuff. Mm-hmm. So then it's like Trump is already it's prom king who's more popular, and it's like, well, he's already got the people. Yeah,
we're more familiar with this. It's like saying, how is Arby's still in business? There's a shop down the street called Roast Beef Express. It's way better than Arby's. It's like nobody knows about it.
Arby's has the meats. So.
It's like no one heard his Roast Beef Express, man.
Roast Beef Depot.
It's like, dude, I'm telling you, it's cheaper. They care about the people.
Yeah, they're friendly to the environment.
And it's like no one cares about it.
Politics suck, bro.
Yeah,
I don't care about. I remember when I tried to get really into it, and then you just start seeing like
the corruption.
Not only just the corruption, but it's like both parties have this idea that they're right and that the other person is wrong. Mm-hmm. And there's not a lot of what's the word when they bipartisan. And there's not a lot of that. And so then I go like, you're not even trying to make the place better, but it's just trying. It's just self-interest, you know. And so then that's when I usually I was like, it doesn't matter. I just have to get my shit together. Mm-hmm. I have to get my shit together so much that it doesn't matter.
But believe it or not, it's definitely going to affect you somehow. Mm-hmm. And you think it doesn't?
No, I think it does. I think no matter who wins is going to affect me one way or another. Right. But my thing is just like because when I have less money and you got to be on whatever kind of financial aid stuff, you know, it affects you a certain way, right? When you have more money, taxes and all this stuff affects you a certain way, right? So for me, it's just like I have to get to a place where I don't really even see it. Mm-hmm. I got to make sure that I like, great, taxes are higher. Great, taxes are lower, whatever. Great, this is a law now. I have to make sure that I'm in a position where whoever wins, whatever changes, because these things change every 4 years. It's wild that these things can.
And you think the entire nation is going to change around in 4 years? Like what is like is in 4 years you have a speeding train. Mm-hmm. Which was going in another direction from another presidency and a different party.
Yeah.
And you like, okay, we got 4 years to stop this train and then go the other direction.
4 years seems like a long time. I mean, a short time.
To stop a train?
Well, I don't know, like, who decided, like, 4 years is just a weird number to decide, like, 5. 5's too many.
Yeah. 4 years. Yeah.
It
It
should
is.
be 10.
Yeah. Well,
I would
could
run
be
it.
bad.
If I'm a president, I mean, sure, but I would think like if we're gonna president, you get your own decade. Every president gets their own decade to run.
Yeah, that's good.
But
I think
glad it's
George
not.
Washington had a long time. It was like, this is a lie. He's dying. We should just shorten it for 4. But yeah, I think the issue, that's why they give them 8 to say keep it going. You know what I'm saying, but just in case you fuck up, we got 4 years midway through to cut you off. Because like I said, what Trump did in those 4 years shook up a lot of stuff. Like changing the Supreme Court with all your friends.
Him trying to ban, what was it? It was like Muslims
coming
coming
in
the country.
Yeah, man.
I
When I
was
say
like,
he
dog.
shook some stuff up, dude, in 4 years, he caused havoc. And people saw it. People were affected by it. Like, and I think people really don't see that Biden is just stopping a lot of stuff at the same time. When you change the Supreme Court, they just overrule it. They just like, yeah, Trump got his brother.
I remember when Trump came in, he just undid everything Obama did.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like
no Obamacare.
Yeah, I was like, why are you trying to like instead of just being, it's just those things.
Yeah.
It's just
because in the most lamest, clearest way is he stopped Obamacare, which Obamacare was great for, right? Because you have insurance, right? Everyone have insurance,
right?
So it was like pretty much it was trying its best to do like universal health care, but that money was coming out of the rich, the wealthy, and now they was like, okay, you in office now. Shut this shit down. We should not be paying for these people who are crack whores, these homeless people. That's how they sold it. Okay, cut this off.
That's how I was paying. I was like, oh man, thank you.
Yeah. So that's how they looked at it. Like, it was like, yeah, cut this off so we can keep our money and have a write-off on something else. And we can throw some money. We can kind of wet your palms a little bit. So like it really sucks. It's like you really are becoming corrupted because you're getting paid for believing a certain way. You're really just a signature.
It's all about money.
100%. I believe you can be bought as well, Chaz.
Oh, I have a price. I can be bought. We talked about this the other day on that issues. I was like, sellouts make crazy money. Sellouts make bread, dog.
For sure.
We said this. This was the scenario. If there was like a right wing, like a right wing version of Spotify. Right. And they say, hey guys, we want to have you guys come on. Everybody gets $100 million each for 4 years. Would you come on and be our voice for the Republicans? That means if you had to say like, what's the worst thing about Obama? It's like you got to discredit sometimes your own people.
Yeah.
For $100 million in 4 years, $25 million a year.
Yeah.
Would you do it? The Keon was like, nah. I said, hey man, I don't like these blacks anyway. Okay. I'll tell you what's wrong with all you black people.
Yeah. Can I use my own? Can I use a different name? Like
no.
Like I'm.
You gotta be Dion Lack, aka Roderick Lack. Okay. You're not dipping out.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your kids are fully seeing, right? And now you have to go every day and tell everybody why Trump should be president, why you support his cause. And they're going to ask you different questions. What do you think about the Democrats trying to kill President Trump? Now you have to answer in favor of Trump. You have to tell people that like, hey, you guys got it all wrong about this guy. He cares about people. Why? And then you have to defend like this is why we should ban abortion.
Yeah.
This is why we should ban reproductive rights for women. Yeah. And then you got to defend that.
I'm sure they got writers, dude. Because if you got to come up with yourself, like I don't know why.
Would you do it for $25 million a year? Are you selling out?
I would
for 4 years of your life.
I would pivot a lot. I will be a part of the network. Hear me out. There's a lot of times you just ask questions and just like, I'll watch Fox News.
Hey, Dion, this is what we need you to say tonight. The election is tomorrow. We need you to tell people to vote for Trump.
Okay.
This
is how I do it. Well, I'm not here to tell you guys what to vote for.
Actually, you are. This is your earpiece. You are. You need to say this, the contract is void.
Yeah. But I'm telling you now, if you vote for Joe Biden, I promise you will not be happy.
You hear right here. Dion says, vote for Trump, not Biden. All right. Thanks, Dion, for support.
I wasn't done yet. Hold on.
I said, this is what you have to do. You got to take the money. You got to go full coon. Okay. You got to go full out. Herschel Walker Coon. Okay, you got to go all in. Candace Owens, learn from the best. Go all in. Meanwhile, you're building up Black communities. You got to go donate at least half of that 25 mil to impoverished communities. You got to build them.
This is your logo.
With the big screen. But I was like, you got to be in there in those communities talking to Black. Listen, guys, I know this looks terrible. You're a sellout. Yes. Yes, I am. But now here's all these laptops for this school. Here's all these brand new things for this school. The community center is revamped now.
Not enough. We need all your money.
Hold on, I got more coming. You're not getting all of it. Because
you said 25 a mil?
25 mil.
25 a year?
Yep.
They were like, you making 25? The first year we needed 25.
You're not getting that. You're not getting that. But I'm giving you 5 million. I'm keeping this 20 because I got to live with myself.
I can see that working. That's funny. But yeah, you know what's funny? The groupthink is a plague.
Hive mind.
Man, dude, because even if it's positive or negative, you tend to go with the wave. Like, say, for instance, you really believe that you're the funniest person. This is a belief that I'm the funniest person. I'm the best person for the job. Right? You have a good month of success. Then all of a sudden, everybody's like, yo, why are you still dude, that's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny. As much as you try to say, I'm going to keep going, it's going to start paying its toll. Like, what are they not hearing? It's like, what am I saying that's wrong? Dude, this is not funny. Take this down, bro. This is not funny. Like, hey, Dion, is this offensive? I'm like, that's toting the line, brother. And it's like, no, how would that? I didn't even know. And everybody's like, oh, now you're looking like, maybe I should take this down. But it's nothing wrong. It'd be a good experiment. Just see if it's going to force you to take something down, because it's like nobody agrees. I mean, this is funny.
If no one agrees, you probably messed up somewhere.
But I'm talking about like a whole year of no matter what you post, no matter what you said, you were like, maybe I'm not funny. And it's just an experiment. You in the writing room, they're like, yeah, bro, go back to take this from, like, nigga, not even my own content is funny. Hey, y'all, make sure you guys support me on my birthday show. Hey, man, nobody's not gonna support that, bro. No. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just saying support this.
We actually banned October 1st from the calendar. We skipped right over to October 2nd.
You think you'll fall for the groupthink? That's like, what is wrong with me?
If I'm posting everything and no one's responding positively, you would have to think like, I'm missing the mark somewhere.
That's crazy.
Because my first mind is, I forget them. You got to find your audience.
Yeah.
So I'm on different places. Let me hashtag Asian culture. I got somebody.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So then eventually you got to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm missing the mark. So then, but even if you try different things, right? Because you got to bring your own brand of funny.
Right.
But if you try, let me try props. Let me try like. Okay, let me get more grounded. Let me get more grounded. You know, let me make a joke about a toaster.
Yeah.
You ever been scared by a toaster? But
bro, stop posting, man. And you see report at Instagram, please.
You have what guidelines did I cross? Being consistently unfunny. I didn't know that was even a thing. Instagram. Yeah. Imagine just being on a highway and you seeing everybody going this direction. Yeah. And you're only on this way. Well, you ever done that? You ever done that when you parked? Like, you ever park at a place and you go like, I could park here, but no one else is on that street. You're like, damn, let me see the sign. Gotta be so wrong with this. It says 4 to 8. Yeah. I can park here. Yeah. What's today? Saturday? Okay, so Saturday, we go Saturday. No one's on this street? Yeah. Hey, you know if I can park here? Yeah. It's like, let me just sit here, kind of case the joint a little bit. If I saw a park, but can I park here? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You laughing underneath? What you got your phones out for, man? Because it's wild how so this is how what happens when it comes to Trump like supporters. Like, if your entire community is saying the same thing, you start having a group thing as like, we got you. Mm-hmm. Follow this.
Turning Point,
Yeah.
Instagram,
Yeah.
follow Fox News, and we're all in the same mindset. They're hearing the same thing, and it's like, you guys are the crazy ones. He's here to save us.
Right.
He's practically Jesus.
Right.
And it's like you get some sort of opposition, and it's like, what is wrong with you guys? It happened to me a couple weeks ago.
Mm.
I posted something, thought it was hilarious. You still got time to take this down, bro.
What'd you post?
I'm trying to think what it was.
Somebody said you still have time to take this down.
You got time to take this down, bro.
Hilarious.
I kept it up, but I did a follow-up video to explain myself. But yeah, it was this, a few months ago. It was the one about I had cranberry juice.
I don't follow Dion, so I don't know. Cranberry juice and what?
I went to the grocery store,
Mhm.
and at the grocery store, it had cranberry juice and it had black cherry juice.
Mm-hmm.
The identical looks.
Mm-hmm.
Both said organic, and cranberries and cherries look exactly the same.
Okay.
Same little logo and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is how wild this is. Why is this one sweet and this one is bitter?
The black one?
Well, I was talking about why is the cranberry
bitter.
and this one's sweet. Like, it doesn't say nothing about sugar in here.
Mm-hmm.
It says natural fruit. Why is this one sweet? I'm loud as hell. And take this down, bro. It says black cherry. But in my head, the guy said, "Do you guys have organic cranberry juice? I don't want that ocean spray. I don't want that." And they was like, "Yeah, it's over there." Okay, cool. So I'm looking at the prices. Which one I want? Both glass. And I was like, I'll just grab both of them just in take, because I need some cranberry juice, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna put it in my smoothies just to kind of have that sort of, cranberry juice kind of flushes out your pee and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, why is this one sweet? Now I did a video immediately, like, why is this one sweet? It says organic, it says this, it says this, it says this. It's like, nigga, that says black cherry. Cherries are sweet. Damn. I was like, yep, I'm embarrassed. Yo, dumbass.
Okay, all right, guys.
What is wrong with you?
Nowhere.
Dumb shit, fucker, idiot, numbskull, nincompoop. What's up, man? Y'all mean?
You got them all.
I'm collecting all the insults. And I was like, should I take this down? Because this is embarrassing. It clearly says black cherry on it. And I was like, nah, let me just do a follow-up video. The reason why I said this, y'all, is because, but yeah, I was like, because now I felt like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
It clearly said that.
Here's where you go, my bad, dog.
Yeah.
I didn't see it say that.
Yeah, but I would
easy mistake.
But at the same time, I'll be a fool, just be like, just leave it up there and don't say nothing in the follow-up. Like, yep, I'm dumb as hell.
Let me double down. You'd be crazy to be the double downer.
Yeah. Also today, or a couple days ago, I did a Not Like Us.
Mm-hmm.
And people coming at me again. I was like, the word not like us. What are we talking about? Is it about who is they?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly Kendrick is talking about Drake. Why is he being they? Is Drake considered a biracial man? He's saying they, he's black and white, or is he saying they, or is he a non-binary rapper? Is it what is this they? Is it Canada versus the United States? They not like us.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I just need to know, because Kendrick's too complex to understand. I need to know what the they. He clearly could have said he's not like us. Help me out, people. What does he mean? Dumbass. Already going in. Clearly you don't listen to rap. He was talking about Baka and party next door. He said it in the rap. OVO is not like us. Pedophile is a whole bunch of different people saying phrases of what do you mean by OVO is not like us.
So everybody had a different one.
Yeah. Pedophiles are not like us.
So it proves your point.
Exactly. I was like, I'll let it live. Pedophiles not like us.
Yeah.
Like, why would he say that? Clearly.
Yeah. That was funny. Numbskull is hilarious. Nincompoop and Numbskull is very hilarious. Yeah. It's like that. Engagement is engagement. I guess so. You get a lot of reactions. People call you an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh man, Dion going viral. Look at this dumbass.
I'm on the shade room? No. For all the wrong reasons.
He's probably dissing his fans, and it went right over their head. The who? Kendrick or Young Drake? They not like us. No, man. Did you ever get discouraged in making the videos then?
100%,
I shouldn't even put
dude.
this up. They're all gonna attack me.
Yes, dude. I have a video right now that was like, I don't like, and now I'm kind of on the fence of posting it. But I schedule it in the future. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna schedule it. If it comes out, comes out. I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna get this anxiety.
You know about the alerts one day.
Yeah, it's gonna pop up. But it's along the lines of, I'm following you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not following your baby.
Mm-hmm.
Stop posting your baby. As a matter of fact, I don't think the baby's attractive at all. The baby's ugly. If you ask me, like the baby got jaundice. Like I'm just like randomly just dissing the baby. And then I had, Twitter and like what's the other one? TikTok is like an open mic.
Mm-hmm.
You try shit out over there and see how it works. So, okay, it's doing some numbers over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I bring it over to Instagram.
For the real show? Yeah, she got a real show.
Yeah. So, and on TikTok, they were like, God damn, you came for the babies? Like, you woke up and chose violence. I kept hearing that. I was like, am I being mean to my baby? I was like, no, I'm being like, listen, I'm following you. Why does I see more of your baby than
Make
you?
a baby page.
Right. So that was my whole thing. But yeah.
Dion said, where the food videos?
I need more food videos.
Stop posting this baby. Get back
Yeah.
to the kitchen.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's get up on out of here.
I don't know how long it's been.
That's what she said.
Why did she say that? You idiot, dumbass.
Sadness.
Everywhere you go, anyway. Hey, how much is for the dumbass?
Bitch.
Trying to buy some toothpaste.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you. Let me get this water this time.
Mhm.
Let me take it. That's why I brought it here.
Do you guys know the lyrics of the Lackaroni and Chaz? Do you guys know lyrics? Man, type it at the bottom, man. Type it fast enough to see if you know it with us.
Let me see if let me see how many people do know it.
Does anybody in the chat know any of the lyrics? Any of the lyrics? Because
I bet you know more than I do.
You still know it, do you?
Yeah. Just give me the beginning.
I'm gonna do a dance.
It was a check, please. Just give me the very beginning opening line, then I got it from the rest.
Type in XD.
That's a very opening line.
Well, do you mind if I give him some more?
Do you mind if I give him some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking in this podcast. Type in XD high key the live stream.
Yeah.
We soda popping. Is that it?
No, it's mostly.
Oh, it's mostly positive conversations, except we soda popping tend to get darker than elbows like Wesley. We soda popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi, Mr. Chaz Rogers, Big Ready from Lansing, and me.
I'm Lacktoast. ENT. I guess we paying for the
bill.
bills.
So give us.
Damn it, dude.
I got a lot more than before.
Yeah, that's impressive, bro.
Give me an opening line and
You not doing another beat?
I have not did another beat.
Yeah, it's fire. But
I
could you do like a Jamaican beat, like a boom,
boom, da da, boom, da da. I gotta work on something.
Do better, Chaz.
We all know I won't.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get the same beat. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys so much for watching the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Type in XD. It's high key, the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to.
This is when they did a draft.
I was trying to remix. If you kept going, I would have went back. I would have got back into it. Let me see. Do you gotta make it to a scratch?
You like that?
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can catch. I can see if I catch on. I want to see if I can catch on, and then like most.
I got this right.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching the episode. Lackaroni and Chaz.
No, check please. Do you mind if I
You
give
gotta
you
hit
some
the
more?
check, please.
Anything man that can give it some more? You mind if I give him some more?
One more time.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching the episode. Lackaroni and Chaz.
Yeah, check please. Do you mind if I give him some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. Type of XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows on Wesley.
Where'd you close your eyes?
Because I was like, I don't know what's about to
You
happen.
closed your eyes.
Because I'm like, what's about to happen?
You literally closed your eyes when I came in. How am I supposed to do it?
I think you can do it. I don't know.
If I hit the, but if I go back,
Yeah.
No. You give
Hold on, what we say? It's mostly positive conversations. It's mostly positive conversations. It's mostly positive.
Then you got to do
It's mostly positive. It's mostly positive. Yeah. Can you do that?
Let's try.
So it's after XD.
Let's do it.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode. Lackaroni and Chaz.
Now, check please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key.
You said it was coming back.
No, I said
XD.
Live stream. It's mostly positive conversations. It's mostly positive conversations.
Before the XD.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? What's the line?
It's mostly positive. Hold on. Typing XD is high key the live stream.
So you said before the XD?
No,
it's mostly positive.
You gotta. Yeah. So typing XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive.
My bad.
I was saying the last line.
My bad. So after mostly positive.
Nope. That's when it's coming. When you hear that,
what's the line?
When you hear that, it's coming up.
What's the line we're going back on?
That is mostly positive conversations.
Okay. Conversations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it one more time.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Because I was like, why you go so fast, nigga?
I don't know where I'm at. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please. Do you mind if I give us some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. High key the live stream. Mostly positive conversations.
Damn.
I was choking myself. I was like, this nigga's not stopping.
I forgot.
I hate this nigga.
I like how you did you wrong.
Yeah, I said, okay, I got you, brother.
We'll keep working on it.
Yeah, we need to practice.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching here, thank you guys for tuning in to live and supporting Lacktoast ENT. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below.
Except we. Yes, and thank you guys for watching the channel. It's all growing. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the love. So please comment. Love the comments, man. Y'all be wild. And appreciate y'all, man. That's it. We out.
Make sure you guys follow me, Dion Lack.
Don't follow me.
Lack.
Don't you follow me.
All platforms. Bless up.
Let's all follow Dion and call him names for everything he posts. Let's just make it all negative all the time.
There's a real quick.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you put this podcast. You can cut it if you want to. But there's I know this is fake, but for his friend's birthday party, they hired a crowd of people to not laugh at any of his jokes.
Like stand-up or something like that?
So everybody killed.
So he did a birthday show.
Well, the host, like say for instance, I said, hey, I want to throw you a birthday show. All the proceeds goes to you. And I told her, I hired all the crowd and I was like, hey, it's his birthday. Don't laugh at any of his jokes. Everybody on the show, go crazy. Go crazy. So in your head, when you the headline, it's like, oh, this is easy.
This crowd is they ready.
They laugh at grass jokes. And you come out there and it's just like,
what's up, y'all? Yeah, what's happening? What's happening? Okay, man. Oh, everybody looking good over here. Who on a date night? Yeah, they be hard, man. Because sometimes, and the price of gas to go out, you might as well just take it to the gas station because it's expensive. I like that one. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what else is crazy, man? Speaking of crazy, I dated a crazy girl. I dated a girl so crazy, man. I just started, dog. Put your watch down. This dude, y'all be tripping.
How much time you got?
30. We got 29 more minutes. Hey, where you go? Hey,
get back here.
Anywho, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
that'd be.
It felt staged because the guy gave that reaction of so like, wow, and then it felt like he wasn't really.
I like how you moved the mic and kept talking.
Well, I thought we were done.
I mean, you kept talking. All right, we're done.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay, my bad. Peace.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely felt staged. I watched on YouTube. I was like, oh man, this is a terrible prank. And I did this with my homeboy.
Yeah, hurt his feelings.
Well, you can tell that he was putting a little sauce on it.
On the hurt?
Jesus, this thing's terrifying.
Wasn't recording, huh?
Of course it was.
You just sneezed?
No, I was laughing because that's a great prank though to do with somebody.
I did it with Kyle. Kyle Irby. I did it with him like almost like 15 years ago.
You sure everybody just not laugh?
Yeah, but it was an open mic, so it wasn't like a real show. And then he'd never forgive me from that day because he was like, I didn't know what to do. I was really lost for words. Just like, man, y'all really fucked me up. He said, because I was like, I don't normally do my set at an open mic, but I got to pull out all the stops.
That's very funny though. It's messed up. But it's like very funny.
Yeah, he even asked like a homeboy, like he was like, "Hey man, what's going on, man? Is everybody good?" He's like, I don't know, man. I thought you was gonna bring it.
Damn.
Shit.
That was pranks go too far.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, man.
I don't know. I got these damn fruit flies. It's crazy in here, yo. These fruit flies is bananas. What we gotta talk about? That ain't funny. I wouldn't either. Do people randomly just be sending y'all getting attached to your WhatsApp? I be getting a part of these little group chats. I'm like, who signed me up for this? It's kind of hard to practice when it's kind of hard to practice the rap when we were obviously freestyling it. These fruit flies is wild. You deleted what? What you noping about, Bianca? Oh, you want me getting that? Yeah. So yeah, let me show y'all. I don't know who signs me up, but yeah, I gotta do a stop thing because they be like B2 strategy. Obviously, I can't see it, but it's like, who are these African groups that be signing me? Obviously, I can go to exit group. But I'm like, who? How did they get my number? This keeps happening. Like another one just popped up. Like these numbers 639. What is this? I don't even know what area code that is. We offering a part-time job. What is it? What are you talking about? Block. Report. Yeah, I'm not investigating and this that just keeps popping up. Ain't nobody sign you up on scammers. Of course it's scammers. I actually enjoy scammers. If I have time, I talk to them. I'll be talking to scammers.
Talking to scammers about.
Because there's a scam that's happening right now that oh Jesus. There's a scam that's happening right now that they will do a fake viral video of a person that's giving away money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just gave somebody $8,000, and it's like I'm trying to find my next person. So this is a video. So and there's a dude that went to like a Wendy's, and he said, "Hey, I got $20,000. I want you to quit right now. Would you do it?" And he was like, Is this for real? He said, "Here, count the money, count it up." And the guy was like, he's like, "Are you a supervisor?" He said, I'm not." He's like, "I want you to quit right now." And then the guy was like, "All right, I quit." And he quit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I liked the video, and because I liked the video, they went to my comment section. "Do you need an extra $8,000?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yes.
And they did the whole thing like, "What would you use it for?" And I was like, "Rent, school tuition." I'm throwing a bunch of stuff. And then he was like, "Cool, send me your cash app." I'm like, "Wait a second." It's kind of too easy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Okay, well, let's play along. If this might happen." So I sent him my cash app, and he was like, "All right, bet." And he was like, let me send you the money. And they did like a screenshot of sending it to me, of like, I'm about to send it to you. Oh man, they're saying $8,000 is too much. So can you send me $35 so I can bypass the amount, like the major amount thing? I said, "Oh, this is the scam."
$35.
Yeah, this is the scam, because the scam is a small amount, but on the long run, you get $8,000. So like, "Oh, I can get $35
for sure."
You do that to 100 people, you make some bank.
But I'm just wondering why they pick $35.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's different for different people.
Make it sound legit,
right? It's a small number.
I'm like, how does me cash apping you $35 bypass anything?
They made it seem like my bank doesn't allow this amount of money, so I can do it in increments. As in, like, my bank and Cash App doesn't allow it, and because of the fees and stuff, all I need is $35, and I can send it to you. That's how they made it seem like.
But I'm like, how does $35 just make it clear? How does my bank go, "Oh, okay, now we're gonna send that over to him"? Because
I think he's making it seem like I'm gonna get punished for sending this much of money, as in like you're offsetting my fees. So when he sent that to me, I was like, "Oh man." So I'm like, I see the scam.
This is on the DM?
Yes. So I'm like, brilliant scam, bro. But I didn't say this. I was like, how can I make him like confess his scam? So I was like, damn, bro, all I got is $27 in my bank account. Right? So I was gonna see if he's gonna say, "That's cool, that's good enough." Yeah. All I got is $27 in my bank account, bro. I would love to do this, man. He was like, go to your bank, deposit money in the Cash App. And I was like, "I'm telling you, all I have in my bank is $27. I was like, "I don't have enough to send it."
Yeah.
He was like, "Can you borrow the money from somebody?" And I was like, let me go check. And I was like, here's a better thing. Send me $7,000. And then I'll send you the $35 back. Oh, that's a better compromise. Nah, bro, I really need that. I really need 35 first. So I was like, how about this?
Yeah, so send me $7,000.
Yeah. So I was like, send me $100. and then I'll send you 35. He said, well, I'm trying to give you 8,000. I said, nah, man, I just need to pay for my lights. So I'm like, I'm gonna entertain you as much as possible. And he was like, I'm just trying to bless people, bro. I'm trying to bless people with 8,000. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to my neighbor next door and see if I can borrow $35.
You're hilarious.
And then deposit the money into my bank account so I can pay you $35.
Yeah. 15
minutes go by, he's like, so what's the status? I was like, man, she's giving me a hard time for the $35, man. I was like, thank you so much, man. I'm gonna use this money to pay for my daughter's tuition. And I'm gonna use this money to take my daughter to Disneyland. She's never been before, man.
Yeah.
I was like, I appreciate you, man. This is gonna be a life changer, dude. Yeah. He's getting quiet. He's now I'm making him feel bad, I'm sure. And he just skip past that. So what's the status? Like, where's the money at? I said, hold on, man, hold on. I'm about to buy the tickets to Disneyland because the money's that you about to give me is gonna offset. He said, just give me $35 first. Now,
damn, $35.
Yeah. So after a while, I had to make him because he kept bugging me. He kept saying like, "Hey, so what's the status? What's the status? What's the status?" And I was like, "Wait a second, is this you?" And it was like a whole like news report of beware of this scam. And he just stopped responding.
Did he stop responding?
Mm-hmm.
You should have said, "Hey man, actually, I'm trying to get down with what you guys do. I'm trying to get into business. How do you bless people? Let me know how to get down."
Yeah.
People are shady. I need a good scam.
Brooklyn B said, "You ever seen those videos when the scammers get scammed?" I seen when they turn the camera.
Oh yeah, I seen those.
On the scammers. Yeah. $35 sounds better than 8,000. Mess around and have a beekeeper situation. It is wild that this is why I don't like Apple.
Why?
Because and I'm sure there's a thing. Of course, I could put tape on it, but the fact that your camera is so flat, I can't cover it up. So somebody could be watching me right now and hacked into my system. I mean, clearly I'm still live. People are definitely watching me. But if I'm on here shirtless, quickly checking my email, I could be live in, UK right now talking about some.
Hey man, they didn't saw me beat off. If that's the case, they didn't seen it all. I didn't get nobody sending me anything yet.
That's the worst, dude. That worst is somebody tapping in on you beating off.
Somebody shows the camera. Look at yourself.
Tapping in.
Look at yourself.
That is a terrible prank. Imagine this. Imagine there's a porn that you're watching, and then right when you about to climax, somebody come in like, wow,
You're disgusting.
You just do it anywhere, huh? You jacking off mobile? You at the gas station jacking off? Yeah. And also, I don't know if this is TMI, but you ever been watching porn and then after you bust, you be like, I'm embarrassed.
My shit together.
This is humiliating. What am I doing?
Go clean yourself up, you dirty whore.
Or look at you. I was trying to help you on the side. That's why you put a piece of colored tape on the camera. Yeah.
Some of those have those little sliders on there.
Yeah, that's what I have for my PC camera, but it had like a little gap in between. So when I close it, it had enough gap to close. This right here, when you close it, it's completely flat. So I can't buy a little camera thing to cover my camera.
So I don't see the goods, man.
Well, I've never.
You beat off on your laptop?
I don't watch porn, bro.
Why?
I watch on my phone as if somebody sent it to me. As listen, somebody send me a clip, I watch on my phone, but I'm not like, all right.
It's just art, bro. It's like
Huh?
the same thing as watching a movie with more movies.
No, I need a limit. I need a minute and 20 seconds max of porn. I don't need no 15-minute, 30-minute like
Who
whole
beats
plot
off for that
line.
long?
Huh?
So who beats off for that long?
And the funny thing is, once you start to find your favorite part, you be like, oh, let me go back to 7 minutes, 40 seconds. She was getting it in.
Timestamp.
She's getting it in.
And support people's businesses.
No, you don't. I'm almost certain once you put that in there, I'm gonna hear a thump because the offset of the weight. Because you're gonna, yeah. And then you're gonna put it in there, and it's no, it's good. It's good what you're doing. But I've done it, as in, it's top heavy. So as soon as you let go, it's gonna fall over. Hey, I was just saying, there you go. You figured out the cheat code. Only B up in here. Anna Suzette, Brooklyn B, Bianca, Jeremy P, Candace Muhammad. I ain't heard from her in a while. I finally get to eat. This nigga Chaz ruined my whole fast. Right now, I'm about to eat, man. Chaz ruined.
I ruined it
You
fast.
about to sit here and eat? Okay, cool. Talk to you.
I'm gonna wait for this thing to upload.
Oh, is our upload right now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ask Chaz what he's eating, y'all, so he can be embarrassed.
Just chicken. That's all.
Oh.
No big chicken. You ever watch this Monkey Man?
I have not. Is it good?
What you got today, Dion? What you cooking, Dion? What you about to eat?
I'd rather not tell you.
Huh?
I'd rather not tell you.
Why?
I don't even know what to call it.
No, this is just chicken. Yeah, shout out to Wendy's though. We didn't talk about this already. Wendy's has their flavored chicken nuggets you can get. That ghost pepper was fire. I did a Parmesan or something. Well done. Tell them Bianca asked. I guess Bianca asked what you doing today.
What am I doing today?
Mm-hmm.
Got nothing. Why? So cook for me?
I'm about to make a roast and potato. Hey, ghost pepper sounds hot. They're not that hot. I mean, it wasn't that hot at Wendy's. I'm sure a ghost pepper is hot as hell, but at Wendy's it wasn't that hot. I'm sure. No, what he eating? I don't know. I don't know. He want to tell me what he's eating. Probably something gross.
I'm eating spaghetti / Alfredo.
Spaghetti / Alfredo. How are you eating spaghetti / Alfredo? They're different noodles, right? Isn't like a spaghetti noodle and Alfredo the noodles, aren't they different? White spaghetti. Or is Alfredo the sauce? Is it Alfredo noodle or Alfredo sauce? Or both? I don't know. I hate eating while I talk. Alfredo is a sauce. It's a white sauce. And so how do you make your roast? How do you do it? What kind of meat is it that you make a roast out of? He could at least have a salad. Oh, hilarious. What like my mom makes a meatloaf, and I don't know what type of meat the meatloaf is. Like, it's like what meat is this? I wonder if you have a meatloaf, can you make a sandwich out of meatloaf?
Make a sandwich out of what?
Meatloaf. Using meatloaf as
Yeah.
using meatloaf as the bread.
Hell yeah. Oh, I have the bread. I ain't know about that.
Because it's the loaf of bread in this scenario.
Who did that?
The meatloaf.
Who did that?
Nobody. I'm saying, can you?
I'm shooting.
I have 5 short ribs.
5 short ribs.
5 short ribs makes your roast.
And what's the difference between short ribs and other ribs? What's the difference with short ribs?
Did we talk about this on here? That lamb, our baby sheep, and I had no idea. We did.
Yeah.
I'm still fucked up about it.
And I found out with the bulls, cow, calf. This is bad.
What?
My tripod broke.
What are you talking about? Bull, call, calf, what?
Huh?
Bull, car, calf. What are you talking about?
Bull, cow, and
Mhm.
calf.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, dad, child. And then when it comes to chicken, it's like rooster, hen, chick.
Oh,
Then when it came to a deer, it was like a fawn.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't do that one.
The babies. A goat's a kid, right? Who on that Wagyu beef? You don't like the Wagyu beef? No bone for one thing. I don't know, but it's the tender. Which part's tender? The short ribs? Short ribs have no bones? No bones about it.
Hello.
Oh boy, I'm funny. Oh boy. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I think short ribs do have bones. Oh, my bad. They have them without bones. Short ribs. Oh man, Dean, I'm gonna get out of here. Dean, all these flies around. Jesus, invites pest over. You know, there's a pessimist.
Get it?
I need to go home. I gotta go over to the studio anyways. All right, y'all. I got more work to do. Just want to lay down. You guys watching good TV series right now? Nope. I think you brought them with you, Chaz. Oh, how dare thee say such things about I. All right, man. Thank y'all for hopping in. We'll see you guys most likely next week. Right, Lack?
Yep.
Yep.
It's up to you, dude. You
I'll
want
be
me
here.
falling?
Huh?
It's up to you. You want me falling off?
What you talking about? I was like talking about guys.
You just be stop talking. You're like, hey, man. You gonna be thinking that we talk all the time. Me and Chaz talk once a week.
All right. I'll see y'all good people. Y'all take care. See you next week.